is Buadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Go jail. You bet you know. Say didn't catch I invite no. Dan pari ni jano. Obekom. Mo madam tokonu. Na no asem ene ni suban ene the terminal report ene ame suspend no. Ga bafo ni waji minti. Position ni beda ho no kon bon tra. No mbra ma me fie metna ho. O bodam. He is the acting chief justice. New king, new law. The third vice chairman. Na ya sorry. Jimmy. Akwa na bo TV3 for Mike to twene no. Kwati bottle flat. Salaway. I read the Yankupon. Na yakuna dwena akwa ni nam ho.
O say bring Eeii. Salai omunku na ntwe ombeku Eeii. NPP third vice chairman. Obusema munyina kwaba. Family Body TV. So first time so subscribe na yenyina ya like na fi yenya comment to comment section you na ya share. Kevin Taylor na afaya no was new king new law enti yenya new chief justice dia wono so ede mbra be na wode aba Kevin Taylor cheche mu ni nyina edaba ma no so na wose MPP fo hu se bi Ghana fo bi brina ajimi nititu no mo followers no enti no ensema hudu bi wo ho mo ka omo anhye den sisi so mo han nya isa adwen no nhye da anya adwuma sa Kevin Taylor no anyam nam kan Kevin Neka Kevin Neka na wose Eeii akwa wo ye wo wontumi Oheneba so Oheneba do be kwakọ dempe sa kwa so se ya so mache no omba yo mo che no dan pari ya no iti so Oheneba de okosoro ba fo bedem chief justice nso ko na say nsem no de be bre na etimi atotofo mi ache ko ke bi nso eno nso ho asem Kevin afaya e da fa
se bi o mema obi nya na adwene se onimnyansa che ono nko na adwene e na wo se fa no se me ka asem wo ha eni tina me betena na me ka asem a I just don't say the ma kan wie no wa wo hwe mu bia no that is the final bit. Go out there, go and research, go and fact check me. So when se me twa won try, do not come back and watch me. Into the bia me betena na maka kiro wo hwe me krampo na I am not the final decider. You need to still fact check me and see say Kevin, is he lying to us? Is he lying to me? Is he trying to be objective? Is he doing propaganda? These are things that the people we have today and the Bebre TV so chief justice, chief justice, suspended chief justice, Omuntibidano. Time I Charlotte say, oh, how can you compare Charlotte says sacking to chief justice's suspension? It is the same. Nina, it's a petition that goes to the president and it follows the same procedure. Nobody should say, Charlotte say, the way and manner and the dubious way they breached their constitution and breached a simple procedure to sack Charlotte say no. It is right now the difference between way and Charlotte say and say the president of the day has followed every single thing in their constitution. But Charlotte said no. The president ignored the constitution. He took matters into his own hand and decided to make sure say na agenda won it no will accomplish the agenda no. So when you hear people talk, me see Ghana enye ye nyina na ya adwene eye adwuma wo. Ebi mo mo a omo ye hypocrites from birth. Time NPP time. Ye sinkofo bi a petition Ekufuado say on Pam Charlotte say as the EC boss. Afenyo Kasongo Martin or Markin na moten nka no. The dirty ECG criminal. Now, then I know more can ho. Kwekuba akoko twe krata ba say, oh, amanfo bia petition Ekufuado, where your time and and this Ekufuado ba power no more person or more Pam Charlotte say. Now, the procedure na Ekufuado use here no. And then no more can one say, Ekufuado aye den. Kwekuba akose on de okuta krata e kire say, amanfo bi through omo lawyer kire krata come Ekufuado say omo no me petitioners. Now more petition Ekufuado say na now the danko Ekufuado and make sure say we dig Ghana mraso apamo Charlotte say na the name one woman say Kwekuba ku kan sa krata na petitioners then omo petition Ekufuado akopam Charlotte say no krata na mo de come Ekufuado na any date krata no na obi anfa ne nsan hyase krata no even the petitioners na omo din ni so na just a blank paper a paper ya tro heading bi also say ye pese Mr. President oye den utu eye de asem we hu anamon. Listen, Akufo-Addo's Jubilee House took just a document without signatories. They took a document without dates. They took a document without the complainant's name on it. Still, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo forwarded that paper that contained that trash to the Chief Justice. And what was he telling the Chief Justice? Okache Chief Justice said, Krataya mede brewi, it is any ordinary krata mede brew. Any date. Obian sign ye. Omo amode petition ibrem no mudini so. Nanso mede maw. If we say Ghana mran shame say, e was semi 2-1 among. Inti krata na Akufo-Addo edikoma Chief Justice say, ono ehwe Ghana mran no, mran e friend constitution e friend no. He performing his constitutional duty no. He's working within that law. Into or the Sakrata or for the Chief Justice no or Sina Odi Ghana Mraso. The letter did not have a signatory. Obian sign ye na any date was so. Na omu krampa omu siki say omu petition yenyi Charlotte say no. Their names were not on the document. And so still Akufo-Addo saw it right. Say he still has to forward it to the Chief Justice. Now the come Chief Justice, the catch Chief Justice and say, minim say letter way a to omu krom the letter by minimum. Date omucho letter ni minim. Hour omucho letter ni minim. In fact, signature bi ampo nhia so na enso me pese odi hudwuma. Enti letter ni koka Chief Justice ho no. Na enkofo na omde petition bi Akufo-Addo no. Later omde date koka ho. Omde signature koka ho. Na omde koka ho later. All these things, Afenyo Makenka Songo 99, ECG criminal. He didn't have a problem. He was on Joy News defending it. Now, let any free on the Kodu Akufo-Addo and Semuno. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo make sure say the Chief Justice out to or make sure say that letter went through. And nobody then and no mujina so at the palm Charlotte say. Afenyo Makene Kasano. Sorry, Afenyo Maken Kasano. Or said there was nothing wrong with it. Everything was fine. Afenyo Maken Kasemi, Tamanoka or see. It's a petition na any date, any address, any signatory no. Ana signature ni so no sa petition na gabi ochida ko na troya na bedi etu na troya na Akufo-Addo busuani ana o se dabi Ghana for na troye into identity na ende Ghanaians have written a petition to the president. Now we follow the same procedure. NPP mebe NPP toilet mumwa, a foolish idiot like Afenyo Makin leading a pack of piglets in parliament calling themselves minority, writing a letter that it should be reversed. Was this letter written by Ibrahim Mahama? Was this petition written by Lordina Mahama? Was this petition written by Asedun Ketia? Was this petition written by John Mahama's children? You, the MPP, you see, the reason why when we sit here, we use these words and then say, I know what you say, Jimmy. So today you see young people in the MPP, old people in the MPP exhibiting the highest form of stupidity and foolishness, all because they don't respect us, all because they think, say, yeah, Jimmy, we don't remember the past. These were those same antelopes who were sitting on Joy News and trying to let us understand that Akufo-Addo took the right decision. Evans Mensah and it is said, Hausa for Kraba. He sat within this, he sat through this, he was interviewing them, but today he will sit there and pretend he doesn't know that what the president is doing today is basically the right thing. Because we are Evans Mensah, you should be telling the NPP that I was there. Afenyo Makin, the statement you have released as the leader of the minority, I interviewed you. You told me a letter without date, a letter without signature, a letter without applicant on it was even right to go through. How come a president who has allowed the system to go through, allowed the procedure to work, allowed and work within the constitution, and even giving the Chief Justice the room to have access to the petition, how can you sit there and write a letter and publish? So, Evans Mensah, these are the people I'm talking about. This is where my problem is as a Ghanaian. This is where I have a problem. They are stupidly hypocritical. When you watch stuff like this, it pisses you off. Because these antelopes today are pretending, say, their air course no will be that. But they have not been able to come out with emphatic statement said, John Mahama boom raso. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Kasongo 99, the content creator of Friend or Minority Leader, Afinyo Makin, he sat on Joy News. He defended a letter without date. He defended a petition without signature. He defended a petition without names. This fool today calls himself a lawyer and hiding behind minority to write letters and sending a piglet like Asifwa will say, that stupid boy, I will free Kumasi and say, Uncle Troll letter Supreme Court. Mumo Jimmy Ana. Until we should stop everything that we are doing and do what? We should reverse what the president, the constitution, Amadi Tumisa Onye, until the president should do what? Jimmy na announce no krampo eji letter na date no so no. You had supported him to do what? Make sure Charlotte Osei is sacked. Jimmy. And I keep telling Ghanaians, NPP as a political party, it is filled with foolish people. You know the reason why I call them foolish? Because you see, in their head, Obia onya NPP niya or reason to say Omubiano, Sani Pande Jimmy. That is how they want to treat every single Ghanaian. Calling themselves minority for me to defend. Wako school kakra, unko school, we are nyanseni. Kwasi afo way to say we have to listen to them. What has man oka? Enya gabi natural petition no. Enya Kennedy Japan natural petition no. Enya NPP ni natural. And the petition NDC ni natural. Petition na Mahama Ebekan and Sana NDC for natural. Me Ghana mrani mu ofu. Nanka me suspension kwadi mu ofu. Ghana mrani mu enne mu ofu. Suspension kwadi nke mu ofu mame. So I want Ghanaians to understand the NPP as a political party, they are naturally born foolish and very diabolic. Say enyo mo Ghana and shit. That has been the mentality. So we study NPP now. It has always been that say Ghana no enyo mo side dia Ghana and shit. Matime ho fo we mun sa no mutio. He the air course of Ghana sisi ano. Omu yema anka Ghana ne jatom. Yeah. So we are not supposed to listen to these fools. Calculation ye do femu no. Me kai unkwasi ade omo kan ye ne ende. Mo fan compare. Nana do dankwe kufuado. Is this the first time a Supreme Court judge is sacked from the Supreme Court and asked by investigations? Ekufuado what power? Didn't he sack Supreme Court judges? Didn't he follow the procedure to sack them? So what is so unique about a Chief Justice and the petition about actually say why baby ye into what is the big deal about it? What is the big deal about it? Chief Justice Oheneba office not papa dia. The office as the Chief Justice, is it her property? It is not. Somebody gave her that position. A man is that position. As somebody has own Chinese Obiaso on Tiasia and about Mokasia did. And the Chief Justice for. Unless you people know she's a criminal. That is why you people are defending her. But to me, she isn't. Till now, I cannot sit here and say the Chief Justice is guilty of any crime. The investigation is about to happen. So why are you people running and telling us to say the Chief Justice, she has to step aside. Unless the NPP want to tell us to say she is part of you. She has an NPP card. She's a women's organizer. That is why you people are barking like dogs. This is not the first time. Why? Does the Chief Justice position belong to somebody else? Does that position, does it belong to somebody else? Does she own it? Into obey Chief Justice, we cannot scrutinize her, we cannot question her. The Chief Justice is a staff of the Supreme Court. And she is a staff of the Supreme Court. The way any judge can be sacked, any judge can be queried, any judge can be put on suspension. The Chief Justice is the same as any judge in the Supreme Court. So what makes her unique? Because Tokonu, we are telling her to step aside. Has anybody sacked her? And you people are making her feel so entitled that yes, she can go to court, she can go to international court. Nobody is stopping Tokonu from going to the Hague. But what the Constitution says, what the law says, the president has stood by the law. The president has worked within the law. So no fool can push anybody over. You people are making the case worse for the woman. You people are making us know clearly that the woman is not to be trusted. Because from your argument as NPP communicators and the party as a whole, you are proving to us that we are not supposed to go by the Constitution and that your favorite madam, Only the member and sign can now talk on about not Chief Justice She is a staff of the Judicial Service. She is a staff of the Supreme Court. Any Supreme Court judge can be a Chief Justice. So why are we making it look like Madam Tokoni why your Supreme Court in Begu? One by two Supreme Court no. Or by another Supreme Court in you. And you are the people who are making us believe say every single thing this woman did was in your favor. Because a Chief Justice can wake up in the morning, within 3 hours, she will call a minority leader and push a case through. A bra case over 4 months, 5 months. She will ignore the case. You want to tell me, say, psychologically, it is right? If you people are trying to tell us that psychologically, my hammer does not have to do that, is it right psychologically as a judge that a case sitting that is a national issue, Eeii, DNDA, you ignore to call a fool like Afenyomakin within 3 days because he feels that in parliament he's not getting what he wants, so he has to come to you and you neglect every single thing. Psychologically, are you prepared to be the Chief Justice? Because to me she has not committed a crime, and to me she is not the owner of the judiciary. She is a staff of the Supreme Court. She can be sacked, she can be put on suspension, she can be investigated. Tokonu is not above any law in Ghana. Nobody make that mistake that we should treat Tokonu like she's some angel or she's some diamond. Who the hell is Tokonu? She's a Ghanaian, for crying out loud. Tokonu is a civil servant like a police officer. She's a civil servant like a teacher who can be put on suspension. Tokonu is a civil servant. Nobody should make it look like Tokonu is an extraordinary being. Nobody can reverse the decision of the president. She's on suspension. She needs to sit in her corner and look at and listen to the process. She needs to adhere to the law. If she's not willing, she can walk out and go to the Hague. And then I'm going to Ghana. I'm some phones. I had to say, who be that? Tokonu, who is Tokonu? She is a staff of the judiciary. She is a servant. Let it sink in her head. Tokonu is a servant like a teacher. She's a servant like a police officer. She's a servant like a military officer. Tokonu is not extraordinary. We gave her the opportunity and we have the right to question her conduct. Ain't it? You people blowing hot air and making it look like say Ghana should come to a halt because some Tokonu has been suspended by the president. The president himself can be impeached. So who is Tokonu? See, the president of the republic, he can be impeached. So who is Tokonu? She's just a judge who has been given a position to lead the judiciary. That's all. So you people should calm down. I have never sat here and no reasonable Ghanaian has said Tokonu is guilty of a crime. Committee, unless you criminals, you these MPP fools, you consider her as one of you. Because I consider the MPP as a criminal entity. If you people today are screaming, then I will classify her and put her in your category. That she is also a criminal. Because why are you people bent on trying to make it look like, say, Obi Town Tokonu? Were we not the same people who endorsed Tokonu to go to the Supreme Court? Were we not the same people? Our members of parliament all sat in parliament and said, yes, go. So why are you today making it look like, say, Tokonu, a diamond, without Tokonu, our judiciary cannot move on. Without Tokonu, we cannot run our country. My friends, Jimmy baby Ghana no. Jimmy Jimmy with all due respect to the lady, if she also wants that respect or person or kipuna, she should stop putting fire behind the scenes. Because from what we are seeing, it is looking like Madam Tokonu and because if she knows what is going on is wrong, she will speak and say the NPP does not speak for her. Now it looks like the NPP is a spokesperson for Tokonu. If Tokonu wants to tell us, say, she's not behind what you are doing, she would have released a statement. Because right now in Ghana, it is looking more like NPP is a spokesperson for Madam Tokonu, and Madam Tokonu is enjoying it. Why hasn't she come out to say, I have no affiliation to the NPP? The minority and whatever they are saying, I have no connection to it. She is enjoying it because she is your woman. So, Ghana for who say, these things going on. And she will release a statement and say, you know something, I respect the law, I believe in the constitution. Please, nobody should make a statement about this case, making it look like they're in my support. I want the process to go on. But Madam Tokoni is not doing it. She's behind the scenes releasing statements, telling you people what to do. And because that is what we also think. The way you people are trying to think for John Mahama, saying, say, John Mahama has some motive, the same motive in a Misumi who said Tokonu. So John Mahama di mrano so, ni ase Tokonu ko tenanchen, na mo se o wadwene boni bia. Misumi who said Tokonu wadwene boni because in some na mo MPP for mo ye, court na mo kokọ, ene nkwasasema mo kana, anka obi oni adwene boni anka kasa munjai. Why is Tokonu quiet? You people are the ones making us know, say, you have something to do with Tokonu, and she cannot be trusted. And nobody can tell the president to reverse his decision. Nobody. Indeed, the earlier the better for you people to understand that she is on suspension. She needs to have that. She needs to soak that. She needs to understand it. She needs to accept it. The noise and the backing will not bring Tokonu back. Mubetumari and Chineboto 100,000. Tokonu is on suspension until this investigation is done, completed. She is never coming to the Supreme Court again to sit there as the Chief Justice. It is her own problem. You people can scream and fool around in this country. Nothing is going to change it. We should not do anything again. A Chief Justice has been suspended. Come in Kuruma bomb money we. Kwasiafo JB Dankwa, a flag bearer of a political party, Otumiko US Embassy koji pay more. You don't have a problem with that. And before JB Dankwa, I know you're flag bearer of your party. He was walking to a US Embassy in Ghana to ask for salary. And no point to man say Ghana Kwasiafo talk on no suspension to Ghana and Gina. Huh? The nonsense you people have done in this country. And I have tried to be very collected and calm about this issue. So what tell me editorials are? I have never said Tokonu committed crime. Never. Because at this point, she has not been proven of any crime or committee or guilty. No. So why should we say Tokonu is a criminal? Why should anybody say it's a Tokonu Yapamano? On paper, Tokonu is still a judge. She is on suspension. Muna mama ye who say Tokonu wabokrono. So adia China na committee ni ba no mo clear Tokonu say, oh, there was nothing wrong. She should come back and do her job. In Chamwa Kadena Mbeka. After your marking and your 87 piglets, the MPP fools are Munimunyansa, Mibusamo, or Chinechi, the committee ni Banamkaso, all my investigations in Eeii. Tokonu is clean. Nothing. Tokonu should go back as the Chief Justice. Ediana Mobeka, we are 9. Mwe Jimmy. The party is filled with stupid people, and it's your actions are all foolish. It's dead na moya no. Adia China committee in Babeka say, your investigation in Eeii. Tokonu is cleaner. Who are you going to talk to? Diana Mobeka. Because right now, Makachi is a Tokonu Yakron for more per what you people are saying. John Mahama and Pamo Tokonu was suspended Tokonu. Into a China committee because Tokonu is not guilty of anything. She should go back and become the Chief Justice. What are you fools going to say? Now you young kwasi afo she suit. Now you asantini boy we Jimmy for MPP for you know. Also wako court, wako injunction on the suspension. We are in kwasia. Ko ukrom. He dey esi ukrom. Ye Jimmy any ama politics omu use ye. The promise I can promise you is that the process will go on. Nobody can reverse the decision of the president. Nobody. She is on suspension until the investigations are done. Madam Tokonu now say 100 years now investigations don't be, she will be on suspension. Nobody can change it. Anytime I tell someone, I was very happy when I heard you, the MPP, say Samoba power in 48 years time, you will change or you go after every judge in the Supreme Court. But I junior door mutim. Almost say so munya to me be ma Chief Justice be or be a judge one be pamon be yire free and any omo agenda and any omo plan. Adentra today the Chief Justice President now has been petitioned and now Oma Embrana ye Juma and ya suspended. Almost say hey, see your movements organize a free war. And the question is, who has sacked Tokonu? Has she been sacked? No. She has been suspended. Unless review means they cancel. Unless suspension means sacked. At this point, MPP for a junior dom with trim bawomian cars as which is on my country. Boy, when they have $4 million campaign this cano, or they sit down with the crew, the pictures in the bachelor. Also, TV so as the question here is, has Tokonu been sacked from the judiciary? No. Has anybody declared Tokonu as a criminal? No. Why should anybody say MPP as Saki Tokonu? NDC as Saki Tokonu? It is because they see Tokonu as one of them. It is because the MPP as a political party, they see Tokonu as one of them. And every single thing, they want to protect Tokonu. So why are Bonikura? Because at this point, why should NPP be worried? Madam Tokonu. So only Bonibia, why should he be worried about the investigations? Because Tokonu and Pamono. Some MPP now be GDC Tokonu is clean. Tokonu did not go against the law. Tokonu basically within the confines of a Juma Oyano. Why should I be worried? John Mahama can do whatever he wants to do. So Tokonu di Bonia, she will be exonerated. She will come back and be the Chief Justice. But because the MPP, they know that their mother Osunuma Tokonu has done things that will not allow her to stay in office. That is why they are saying, Omusunya position. Ye Jimmy the power of Mubiema. Omuba, Obia or Chief Justice Bia, Omube, this is the MPP for you. You see, this is the MPP for you. You see, I didn't done with him. I didn't done with him. They see Tokonu as one of them. They see Tokonu as an MPP member. They see Tokonu as a Chief Justice working in the interest of the NPP. Because when you see Chief Justice as somebody who is working in the interest of Ghana, the Chief Justice has not been pronounced a criminal. The Chief Justice has not been sacked. So why are you now having that intent to say, Chief Justice be Obia NDC? It means one, NPP as a political party, right now they see the judiciary as NDC. They are going to do everything possible to denigrate, disrespect, and bring the judiciary into disrepute. The strategy of the MPP in United say, I'm a person good judiciary if we say from Ende Kono, Omo Osunuma Ameno did some things wrong, they cannot defend, and the Osunuma Amiko Fedia, Omo say judiciary, The agenda of the MPP now is to destroy the judiciary. That is their plan. Nanka Akuko Bini say, Akoya sa Akuko Bini Nessi Niasi Osedian, and your politics na yetanya. Kajimi to me Janaka say, Yania party bar, Judge Bio Obi or Chief Justice, the Bay for Quasiampenui. Akoya was a spa. Jimmy was Akuko Bini Nessi Niasia, and your politics na yetanya. Because the party is in, Omwe Jimmy to the point say, boy, we benefited from $4 million during the campaign, and Quasiafo said, Bebe, Amudahu Diomochi. This is what I keep talking about. The NPP as a political party is a group of criminals, a cluster of criminals. They don't respect Ghana. Oh my dear, you say no more Ghana and shit, and manifesto. It also say, Sanko Fowe, they have intentions. Say, you need 2 million more. Their first target is to destroy the judiciary. Yet, Tiana Wako for Hinibia Basa Ombedi Chief Justice. Menam Catcham. Me say, Enko Fowe, my catcham said, Motam 2 million more. Yet, Tiana Wako for Bukro Hinibia Ba. So where do you come here? Where do you cross the bako? Your person be the Chief Justice. Mo biankasa yetia omobeye. Yeti kroma. Yetia no makofo hini bia bremu. Ne hon tuma. Oh where do you hini o? E cross bako an wako school. Where do you nana any proponent? Where do you yeni asantini pa? Your partner you dey try to fruma. The person be Chief Justice yetia. Na nkofo we edisa adwuma na kire mo. Mo de tumi mo in the next 42 years. That is what they will do. Omgo kofo akonwa hu nipa betina Chief Justice akonwa mu. Say we de yebusia akonwa. Because they want to turn Ghana into a busia. Omo person mo dan enton. Omo person Ghana no weekend bia ye de ye. Omo adwene mu no. Omo ja. We yenti ase wakase twi obe there for Jimmy Conte. Yanjudwam. Now, one was some way in some Bebresia a year pa. Debbie Amakacham say MPP for 2028, Mashomobo, 2028 elections, Omega 24%. Musa Dankwa, so far in Ghana, the most credible pollster of Ghana. No. because at least you share their why you share your experience, you share your track record, and you can wasem. Oba Ghana CCA, the most credible pollster, Musa Dankwa. Omuna you're from Info Analytics. Omun kwan ye Giomudi. Papa na oton pan no so poster no way. Your friend saying, Akora nanufu de pan on, need to de pan on. What friend then? We come Fantinia also or your post day, MPP one post day. What friend then need to de Fantifu one panel. What friend then? Oway, Sakweya or to me dear to why we are about 10 piece FM. Oh, Baumia will win. Your friend is saying, Mama Ding, MPP for poster need to de Fantifu one pan. Ben Efson, Oway, I would to de panel. I want to say two way, a Solano pa, or Danka in Nanto bear 4 miles now, better, Ed Coco Cacrana ada. I would to can. A Sora lazy fancy man in Yajuma, it dem nede, essay, a pose, a bowna. Men fancy about rough. Men fancy about rough, wedja, oh, bodam. I would to there. Mancasa Miss Wa, I Miss Wa, friend Achere, the panel. Who today actually the panel? Auntie actually good evening. Mr. Wa Papa New Band, the fellow, sister actually. This actually me until you know, me papa, Mr. Wankasa, the fellow actually, I or to panel rough. Actually, my panel about where you must say, I would today actually the panel. This actually, my mefro, before us and papa, mefro, I. If I do for Ben Efson, I would today, Mr. One the panel. Miss Watcher, the panel, the sugar bread. For Jim Cotta baby, now the only pollster with a credible organ you bet to me. You bet me I trust in the Musa Dankwa, Info Analytics for, and the Omode for Fraba. Almost say, where the endorsement. Sankende ni menu here, I can say, yeah, they are. And the menu I can say, yeah, to a bar as a messy, some are catchable. Messi MPP on, I'm going to be MPP, yeah, to a bar. Bima, so I'm 24%. I mean, Mejuma ni o me full time job ni. Now ready a research na my na. Musa Dankwa ne post here. I could tell me person me ready chair on the say. Me din can catch them say MPP as an opposition party, they will make 24% in 2028. When be enim, yeah. Post-election polls shows that you can say post-electioner. Ya to about the you know. Ni asako chinko fo adwene ya to abade wi ya ka say pre-election and say before election post-election ya to abade wi no Musa Dankom so omakoye de nhwehwemu akoye research conduct polls ehun say ya to abade mpo awie no amafom na ho fight obo ha opese otutia MPP keke any hobby. Right now in Ghana there are so many people voting against the MPP is like a childbirth. It is like birthright. Voting against MPP is like a hobby. It is so beautiful. Voting against MPP, it is an orgasm. Right now, there are so many Ghanaians, they just enjoy voting against the MPP. It is say, I idea money John, a fashion, a Gen Z. Now, idea. Post-election polls shows that averagely 28.8% of voters who voted for Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in 2020 elections switched their vote to John Dramani Mahama, while 66.9% voted for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and 4.2% voted for other candidates. Now, comparing the 2020 NPP presidential election results to that of 2024, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia dropped 2.1 million votes compared to Nana Addo. So, assuming that all the 2.1 million had showed up vote, how would that have affected the outcome of the 2024 election results? Almost say, Yanfan say, Abana Yetuno. And they are better say MPP for say 2.1 million, almost members 2.1 million man to Aba. Now, I'll say Omuya analysis, no. Omu will say, Nipa be 28.8% averagely. Voters are Omutuma and another Dankwa Akufo-Addo in 2020, no. Sa Ushema sa Nipa 28.8%. Omu nyina switch kodi Mahamechi. Now, Sausako Wenima, almost a 66.9. Omoto Abano. Omo about 4.2 out of the 66.9. No, Omuina Tuma Bawumiani other candidates. Now, Musa Dankwa say, ende, Barbe post-election analysis researcher 2.1 million votes. No, Sebio Bawumiamo Kase. omu nyina en show up no omu say ye ka say ye de ka asem na ye research no na ye de kire mu de si ebesi a enie omu say from the data 28.8 of the 2.1 million would have voted for JDM. 82.1 million now about Omiagina say MPP supporters. Oman to Abantino Luziano. Musa Danko is the most credible pollster of Ghana. No, also post-election results research which say Anka 2.1 million no, emu 28%, and now 28.8% no, Anka Sanko for in Abetwama Mahama, meaning 66.9% no. Omunan komede Ombetwama Baumia and 4.2 for the other candidates. Now, Shadie, adjusting the 2024 election results with the above, the following would have been the results for the 2024 elections. Inti Yemfa Baumia Samna Okano, MPP for some can say 2.1 million voters. Amuya MPP for Oman Twaba. Inti Musa Dankwa say, what do you consider MPP? Yemfa sa 2.1 million votes no. Yanya den yemfa embra se sankofo no o check research no any analysis no any records na sa nipa 2.1 million no emu 28% ebeto ama JM, meaning JM numbers no be jump up 6.93 million. Mahmoud Baumia numbers no be 6,033,000. JM benya 6.9. That means JM was less than 100,000 to make it to 7 million. Mahmoud Baumia will make only 6,033,000. Others may make it 226,000. It means to say, so in percentage terms, this is what you are going to get. In 2024 elections year 2 years, per Baumia statement said 2.1 million and twaba. Realistically, say the sound numbers not ever share abanima. Realistically, this is what Baumia was going to get. And this is what GM was going to get. Realistically, anka two abani wie no per Baumia 2.1 million or so man to abeye de omu nyina be shemu a anka Mahama benya 52.53%. Mahmoud Baumia best ebe 45.7%. Meaning, realistically, Mahmoud Baumia did not get 38%. That shows say in 2028, you know, the 38% we have been talking say enya dia MPP benya no, it means Baumia is going to drop to 24%. Now, you get what I mean. In today, Mikacho say, the NPP as a political party will not cross 24% in 2028. No? This is another researcher where no post-elections, meaning +1 - Musa Danko Krampo are very charitable to Baumia. So, numbers it means Musa Danko, he has been very charitable to the NPP. Enough. Because of the 28% Benema JM and on the 66% Emma Baumia, the 2.1 million votes, you know. Meaning, Mahmoud Baumia, the 38%, he could not even make the 38%. Anytime a catcher will say, how dangerous it is for the MPP. They need to move 4 points in every elections. Yeah? Oh, how difficult it is to make 1% in elections in Ghana. Now, so person who realistically, when MPP at the end of the Ometumaka say, hey, I feel from 2028 for Baumia MPP to move from 38% to 41%, it will take them 8 years. Yeah, 41%. Say, Yanfa 41 more for now. Before they can move from 41% to 44%, it will take 8 years. Before they can move from 44%, 41% to 40, from 44 to 48, it will take another 8 years. We are going to 16 years, 12 years, right? From 48% to cross to 52, 51%, it means we are entering into 16 years. This is when NDC does not perform, NDC does not make any number. We are talking about their jump without NDC not jumping. So the reality is that Mahmoud Baumia and the MPP will never come back to power. And from what we are seeing, the performance from this NDC government in just 3 months, there's no way Baumia can make even a 4-point step in election 2028. On politics, I say. It's my culture, say, yes, say, MPP for Monty Party for NPF. We MPP ni join here, no. Because the NPP as a political party can never come to power. It is going to take them 42 years. Mekachira say, election 2024, the numbers will come from Ashanti region. The NDC will win. You people thought we were fooling. We were doing internal deep research, scientific research backed with facts. We knew, 2 months election, I knew NDC was going to win. And I knew John Mahama was going to win from the Ashanti region. Our platform was the first platform to call the elections. We called the elections first. My numbers are made 2 TVs so for 3 days. Nobody could contest the number. EC could not contest the number because we knew how the numbers were going to go. We knew every polling station how the numbers were going to go. We knew the dynamics. We knew the scientific research behind it. We knew the fact. We knew the raw numbers. Until before the election started, we gave Bawumia a 10-point lead. Yama Bawumia 10-point lead in Kura. Still, Bawumia could not cross 42% because we knew that Yama Bawumia 10-point leader. From what we have done, the analysis and the scientific research, and the job we have done, and our survey we did with over 40,000 people on the ground, I knew that Sir John Mahama crossing 50%, Bawumia would never win the elections. And in election could do percentage Amija TV because I knew nobody can cross that number. NPP will stay in opposition for over 42 years. It's a promise. There's nothing you people can do. You cannot change those facts. So many people knew JM would win, but they were not sure whether JM was going to win convincingly. I knew from day one, from the work we did, from everything that we did, I knew JM was going to win with a bigger margin. In fact, we were looking at 2.1 million gap. So I was disappointed with a 1.8 million. But I didn't want to talk about it because our research we did, we knew JM was going to cross over 2 million gap. We knew it. Something might have gone wrong. And that is the research we have done to see, say, in 2028, Mahmoud Bawumia NPP will get 24%. JM was supposed to lead with 2.1 million votes. Something did not click. It is a mekasawa hane and no kasa. And I'm just say a diagro. And it's NPP for today. They believe said this platform a changing Ghana politics. They know said this is where the facts are. 2028 you get 24%. 24%. It cannot go beyond 24%. You have no idea. Say NPP for Kofa Akora with 10 years you will get 24%. Physically and spiritually you cannot cross 24%. Now I'm sure idea. You see, the NDC government is working and they are working hard. Well, John Mahama and the Wakasa giving strong, emphatic statement. John Mahama said, John Dramani Mahama said, I appointed you to solve problems, deliver or step aside. End of quote. John Mahama said, and the Oko event, no catch the NDC for appointees in ministers or say, Mima we Juma say solve problems. Oshana won't to me step aside. Afemo leadership. Afemo decisive, consistent leadership. This is what we call leadership. Was set a standard no was set a bar no. Oshana sa won't to mean deliver work. Because he came to make sure that Ghana for the legacy no be so protected. No. He came to protect his legacy and to leave a legacy behind her. For years to come, we will mention John Mahama's name and then we will rise up like the way we hear Jesus Christ's name in Ghana politics. Inti John Mahama what they are tuning to or say, oh yeah appointee, oh yeah minister, oh yeah wine, or say if you know you cannot deliver because I gave you the opportunity to deliver. There are millions of Ghanaians I could have given that position to. There's a reason why I gave it to you. So this is not a time to complain. This is not a time for you to be screaming. This is the time for you to deliver. If you don't deliver, leave. What they are told. And me appointing to me, I will from tomorrow put my resignation in. Because me, I know. From what I am seeing from this man, John Mahama, and the way his government is going, John Mahama will not hesitate to sack. In a year, the number of people who will be sacked by John Mahama in this government, that is, if you don't perform, you'll be shocked. May say, in a year, the John Mahama you see like that, in a year, anybody who does not perform, the number of people John Mahama will sack from his government, Ghana for you'll be shocked. Who will be that? unless you perform, because he will not hesitate to sack. John Mahama is not here to please anybody. He is not here to please any NDC person. He's here to make sure you work with him out of respect. He's going to show that respect, and he has shown the respect from the beginning. He has given you people all the room to work. He has given you all the respect. He has given you all the support. And he will not hesitate to say, step aside. And I'm telling you this on authority. From what I'm seeing from far, from the way I'm seeing John Mahama handling affairs in this government, John Dramani Mahama will not even hesitate to sack the chief of staff if he has to do it. If John Mahama can sack his best friend, who is Julius Debra, the chief of staff, then who are you? John Mahama can sack you. Sometimes, I look at these young people who are clamoring, who are saying, I want position. I sit back and I just laugh. Because the position you are seeking for and you have been given, I swear to God, if you make a mistake and you refuse to deliver, John Dramani Mahama, I can promise you, will sack you. And he will sack you with some very nice, gentle words. And you'll be shocked. Into more positions, positions. It is about time you delivered. If you stop delivering, if you think media jam media party media media nkofo ni me obesaka ma ore beho. You put the funny me. Me say, why do you say media John Mahama badam for me? Media, hey, John Mahama, time oko position na meta akwasra no oni mi pa. Oh John dear, obesaka ma ore beho. Obesaka wa humkam. Odu tibebo daimu. Because he knows what is at stake. Obesaka mana efe. And I am sending a warning to all of you. Nobody is above sacking. John Mahama, or see nobody is above sacking. Obesaka with 24 hours. Within the 24-hour economy, Obesaka. So this is a straightforward statement from the President of the Republic. Why nice? It's up to you to deliver. If you fail to deliver, I will support John Mahama to sack you. Media, Makacho, anything I'm used to dimia. Party things, I don't get myself involved. So who's Tedimia? Party and this MPP party, Nyoma, I don't get myself involved. Me a party person. Me, I don't do party stuff because I don't want to be affiliated to anybody. I don't want to be at the end of the day or anybody in any political party. It's me. I don't involve myself in appointment. I don't do that because my job here is to check the system. Into me, if you have to be sacked, I will support your sack. Today, if John Mahama says it's a Elekem Kotoko, or a very good friend of mine, me penasem, I campaigned for him to be a national executive. If today John Mahama said after a year, we share Elekem Kotoko performance, it is not a performance I'll pay. No, guys, will sack Elekem Kotoko. I will support John Mahama to sack him. So if I can sit here and support John Mahama to sack Elekem, then who are you? Don't underestimate what I'm saying. If today John Mahama says Elekem is not performing at the Forestry Commission after a year or whatever, he wants to sack Elekem, I will support JM to sack him. Now, if I support JM to sack Elekem, who are you? It's better you do your job. This is the time to be champions. Because if you are caught, if you involve yourself in any crime and you are caught and investigations are done and you are caught, I will support your jailment. Nobody should think, say, I'm a friend to Kevin Taylor. I have no friend. My friend is to Ghana, the president delivering. That is where my friendship is. When the president delivers, he's my friend. If he fails to deliver, he's my enemy. Monko Kanjirano. John Dramani Mahama, when he delivers, he's my friend. So if Elizabeth deliver, he becomes my enemy. If the president failing to deliver becomes my enemy, and they all cry the way kusie. The records are there to be stated. So why you say yes, car, you're ready, sir, Ubeko jail. Because John Mahama is not going to defend you. John Mahama is not going to defend any idiot. It is why you say this is the time you're going to make billions. Make the billions, but make sure say yancho. Because you're true, me a comment now, I will tell the Attorney General to jail you and use you as an example. Yes, into more managing positions, no. But you say the motor for random and the master when you fine. But you get your punk and you're told you fremo or baby amo peno. me say monchechere moto na munye ready mo amaya macho mo so amodwen say shirt papa bia mo beto bia hye mo na mo smell good ye de ejimi ye yenkokuo ye nim de efe ye hwebo from the stand born de enim bo ba enim hwe ye de betuma kire formation black star bo ba the born to e bedding ye de born ye enim bo but ye betuma kire formation bia ye enim bo but ye enim hwe enti so why you so be bo a ye de betena nchen ahwe wo bo careless na be kire criticism. In media, I support the president. And I support the president. He needs to be sacking. And the sacking will flow. Or say, deliver, and he will be nice to you. So one deliver, walk. Because John Mahama is not going to spare anybody. That's it. All right. Me, I don't care. You can't say, and let me show you some of the things I abide here. The NPP, you know, they are just distracting you people. Mamunti NPP, Jimmy. Eh? What was idea we are NDC abide here? This is the first time I abide about power foreman. Nana the Danko Kufuado. The flagship policy, free SHS, any the Akano, it taken 9 months before he was able to talk about it or implement it. In less than 4 months, Nyoma John Mahama Banwe are implementing flagship policies. Jack, Nyoma Ekosu. Nyoma Ekosu wa Ghana. NDC Abani Bwe Juma. And the ordinary Ghanaian knows. Okay? Free sanitary pad na NDC Abanka se omode bema mbebunu from JSS to SS na they are launching. Oya brewa, oya babawa, oya besriwa. Na oba baby e JSS, e do SSR. John Mahama Aban say and the sanitary pad ye bema nkwara for free. Eh? Ade Aban we ye no. Sibi Aban we system no. The way this government is resetting. Pay attention, don't listen to the NPP. Oh my Jimmy. They have no message for you. They were supposed to go to We Beg You tour. Almost thank you tour. Thank you, Ben, for chopping girls, for stealing from us, for corruption. Don't listen to the NPP and their foolishness. This is what is happening. The NDC, they are implementing policies that are changing lives. John Mahama Shemubo, Okacham say to me bekanin sa. Obe mekisho say, in my you are almost JSS to SS. Omobu omonsa. Aban way ebeto sanitary pad amomo send ebe ya omude be siesie omo ho and John Mahama nankasa lanchi enti that means say aban be provided there or be provided sanitary pad amankwara e wo JSS to SS upe we na opeka ya motium sanyoma we na afenyoma kikasongo ompese ubehu no sanyoma we na NPP from pese ubehu no. The government is working. It is working for your daughter. Professor Nano Pokwajiman is recovering. She is part and she's behind this idea. She will come back fit. She will serve her 4 years solid. Nothing will happen. Against the former penny or a solid woman. She's coming back. Ain't it Ghana for? Don't be distracted by the foolish NPP. Omni message bia. Put your eyes on the ground. Listen to the government. Abano implemented a lot of things. Abayano rolling out a lot of things. Let us listen to the government. The John Mahama government, they are doing a lot of things. So a research has been conducted. Unim say, in a year, Abaywebia or what JSS to SS, in a year, a calendar year, Obe go through about 180 pieces of sanitary pad. Unim sa. And the only sanitary pad bakubo. Say abanka so wagia deal with their senate the betria o say adeketwa in a year abayo bi obuni nsabia owo JSS ekopim SS no akwara ba akubia in a year so we calculations na go through and also use sanitary pad 180 akwara ba akubia wunim sa abansa wagi sa deal we ato no so multiply 180 by a child na hwe nkwara dodo primary JSS to SS aban we every month Obeman Kwarawe sanitary pad. Akwara Kubia in a year 180. John Mahama Bain say, Professor Nano Pokwajiman say, Oyo Bankwa, Oyo Basima. What Tradia Onim Emma, Yobufemuno, or said this has to be done. And John Mahama Lanchi, Harun Edrisu, Education Minister, and the Deputy Education Minister, and the Emma Minister, Osha Emma, Oma Tnase. I launched this program. What's Ghana? And my NPP for Jimmy. Nyoma ekoso. nyoma koso abrabo sesa aban ne sesa nipa abrabo mama yen join let's come together saa de we John Mahama na NDC dia be for the next 50 years ebeko to saa o enjai otuma NPP o metwam eno na also the two trim saa de a wo nyama ye ne nansan nyina o say and the galamsey ye tatankofo a ye chichinkofo sa o ma NPP saba power pe ni nyina so betwa mesa start anytime I get Ghana for the next 48 years no mama yen protect ade bia ye ne. Imagine say for the next 50 years aban NDC aban bia be make sure say sanitary pad akwara bia wo JSS to SS obenya free sanitary pad ogi say that form sa aban sa MPP ba o metwam woni do mbaye the contract be ma Rebecca Kufuado no atobo odi into what to oba say first come first serve o papa ni ska na sebi o moje tu ba wo school or the bema ne mma no maka chem say omo na contract ni omo dia omo de ko omo kurom and Lordina Mahama na no poko agima John Mahama omo tunu fo say emma ho hia John Mahama to respect and recognizes emma omo contribution to Ghana and it's now the first president to elect a first female vice president odwene ma ho ade John Mahama mpani oba we jimi oya oba na oya hantan ummu ade opesikadie oya ni oba bi adwebone wo tirima John Mahama okiri sa ma no oya oba na unya tumi na yo adwene say wo di tumi ni be daada nipa Udi tumi ni ba politics. Udi tumi ni ba di nkwasi asem. Oyo ba na unya tumi na wadwene o se Ghana mba ma nyina ejimi. Oyo ba na unya tumi na pese ugi tumi free Ghana fo nsem a ade John Mahama chiri no. Oyo ba sa na ohun se oyo mambofo. Enti oyo ba na unya tumi adwene Ghana ho. Memfa nya hantan. Memfa munamuna wanim. Memfa nkotu kwan bobo jantra nkodi nkwasi asem. Fa tumi no di mraso na fa bo Ghana ho ban. Eno na John Mahama pe. Enti oyo ba na se udi mraso udi tumi ye de oso de ye udi tumi sebio ebdi ni pani udi tumi e de emra ne ye adwuma John Mahama buma obubu mra oyo ba na umbu mra de John Mahama obe make sure say wano ye de awofom obanyansafo ye buni be now in sabo koso abani bu adwuma abani ye den e bu adwuma another policy abani adi hu adwuma. Remember, Abanwe, 4 months per Yendrimpo, where the Abane ye. Remember, NPP for now take advantage of the policies Abane deba. Sanitary pad and they're free. Now the switch is on. Menoka say, and when the near branch of Kujata Black, I didn't go to Foreign Affairs Ministry. Or no, so I'm making sure say policy and in Sama John Mahama Kaino, Abem. You see, I dare say Ghana passport from a year 28th of this month, ko a year the omode BBF friend. Ship ebeshim abani bu adwuma nyoma sesa abrabo sesa when you are building a nation there are small things that comes together it say ade be an e friend magnet nkora be friend steam onim steam so o papa steam mu na say o peti ni gu form a na say o fa steam ba ko eso a magnet ba ko a bo say o de nam table ase a o de gu table so a now the magnet ni for table na bo say echichi magnet no saa na John Mahama or build the mine or to trim bibia or to send simku or to say jacono ni no din or to chin yeah cause me hard my body time in pay why my papa miss me fan call a music school pa na me di music school the day or some go sua organ so the day because I tell us how mbrebe o mama sika o say am go sua organ bo na me so organ so me ko organ me ko o so ko papa no ai that time and I'm just kind of pa ai me go sua organ nanka me obaba nanka me to me ko abetie nice man say din na me kuta kita na me de won gba to e wa sorry dem din bim abranko fo tie ni mu hwe ma to no me ko gina ho na me ko bo organ e say mo so bo guitar ni ade wa sorry dem so pema o now mo me ko asem no so now I end up gidi yes see NDC abai omu bu adwuma and yes passport from the 28th abaya shamra new policy passport bi e be bia no ye de e bibia fe no chip e be shem oba America and the passport ni na chip shem NDC for a move nyoma akonenim sanyo se wonim e koso policies no John Mahama bo she ni nyina no e koso apeke mamunti MPP o ya chichire man no nyoma esesa and unim nkofo a ade we and am ka kire mu say see your passport ye de bebre wo fie. Courier services will be engaged. The government will contract courier services. And the ukoya passport now te akontomra and now te mampong. Proponent and opponent or proponent kromwa. What why ye de bebre wo fie. And the ukoya passport tene fie. Men pre wo ho akoside ba ko. Men ka say na san kosiada esia ye kwa kosiada yi men de bere yi ebra de bere menyaka men ha wo ho your passport ne ko tene fie. Kwa yie kwa koside ya piao passport ya de bere wo. Jo mahama ban no. Ai na passport ya akoye ejoda no pamenya car te sia de men ha ho ne car ska okuja tabla kwa ne NDC for say and the passport ya de chip be shem na ya de ama courier service omo back de ebi de nam so na ebi de nam fom de che de ya brew we ni o man na ya chekere moma NPP chance o me say ni nyina om the contract we ma jankroma na jankroma da akoma mikmail na ya te Ghana nom de wo passport na chekere wi na o ma nom me na ka kere o minim ya meka me say mo de tumi man kwasiafo ya mo passport rom be chichiri wi anom ekufo adodum wi eya jankroma anom wi oni mikimi onum wi eya efiri yakoto omnum wi eya ebedie to onum wi gabi num wi omo ye wi fo aban we na mo didi di omochi MPP nyoma ekoso na mo hwe de esi we so another one Ejuma Wura program. Yeah, Babela and also your lunch, national lunch of the Ejuma Wura program. Young people are more person are buying summer sene. Na sebio muya den na 28 yana and also koso. 28 Pablo and Eric Jemo almost so lunch Ejuma Wura. You may koso a buying ebe chesika to e dia so amanfo asene abo mo motuma den and so I self sufficient. Yes. I'm a man for a self-sufficient. Inti, Sanyomana Wuno, you are a young man, take advantage. Men tia for your market, Jimmy, Kasongo, Comfort, or Korea with for us 99 years. MPP for person distract him. New me koso, another lunch, a Jumawura program. To see an a young man, Obesa buying so was singing, project. I buy I ready. Go and search, go and follow. 9 a.m. and go and make sure, say, when Pablo mo welcome agency no you are going to be part of it. Buying HSK to on person mo boa young entrepreneurs buying ever so boa mo na mo juma ejina na naso ye launch programs policies they are opening up the economy. There are so many things happening. Yet to them and Kwasiafo weti Peace FM and Kesvin FM and Kwasiafo when you fusa ketiama ekekan Kwasiasem muntia buying no na nyoma ekoso ejuma ekoso MPP a refo. Omu rolling. Omu passport benum wi MPP. Omu passport benum wi. Sankwashafono. Do not listen to the MPP. This is the NDC government that came for every single Ghanaian. It don't slow down. Take advantage of the policies. We're in the first government in our history. In less than 4 months, it may roll a lot of policies out. You might even see that. Me say, Maka, Odu for Nana, what problem? Me come with Nana, Nana, Benana, no, what an enemy. One an enemy, Odome, Nana, oh, problem, rough. Beso Nana, Obi a GB. Shadi your way. Adea, Yana Nasa say, Zuba. Mesonia Shanti Regional Minister. You go for Ombe Chimari. Messi, Kumasi Bayo, only Ashanti Regional Minister. You go for Ombe Chimari. Mo, Ombe Chirabu Sobu fucking. Where will Obu say, Obugu, where will be? Oma said Zoo moi. Bibi don't be so with you. Is here the hostation as I say. Yana Nazasi, Obi Sasi, Obi Sasi. Messi. Ashanti Regional Minister. Oni aye mayor no. Mesi go for o me kire bu kafia. We mu e na mo go hwe mo. Mo pesa mo bua hwan mo we mu. Uni mo bua we mu. San go for na omo ko wo we mu omo ko wo. Praso na ohini gina ogina shape so eje fans. Tenyan no da nsuom. We mu. Uni we mu. Adere da home ni so my mistake. commander catch nana sa nana ship dim nana sa da bi ogutatuo gina ye kokontokwa gina ugina koduo mu egutatuo achimfo to tete nwurem e ma commander catch nana da lelo na amanfo no beto otufo we dem anu susumi na so asema ya momba me kai nana nom me say Zuba woni asante rujira me say bra mo be brero mo be say mo ye mo be sesan we mu de na no be sesan mo obi a ye kɔ wo praso he ya ye nim sa achimfo enya papa omunya wo metutuo commander ka che say nana da form nana da boat nim na ye cross nana say on fans nana agituo ginam etanyan afa ye se de nana tonsuom enu ano no bo mu ye no be se be me do mo me otumfo nana na me odo me yeah. Muntumi nsesa bibia wa Ashanti region ho me minim de meka demonstration mu ye enese bibi diro bo ye ndisi fo dira enye bibia mo pa mo nkwa abrochire nkofa abrochire mra bo ye ndisi fo de mo pene nana ye nana kwa abrochire nana beduru ye si atade hye ne fe nana kutapoma nana ba osan kakra ne yeso egina wiem ye ni abre ko nana ba abrochire be check up bibia gizini na aso nana jabosomfo wa ba abrochire ba bruni mashim ye de afa ne so ewusa na nampom odin obenyini ache over 110 years na eja abosum ofia ba brucha be check up me do na ona na me na me so me do ye nyina pia o na me do kaza go be go jail ye be che no say din catch I invite no dan pare de ja no obekom oje say revi sa boys we no koku do omko gada wo siremura omo making sure say eye de eye another a Jonkuma omkoku no boys we are we mo medem o wa de oye before elections no oje say review garam say nsu akodi tirim apeteshifo omo hu fin omo gu asantimemu kwasi asem nko a enkwasi asem nko a ne tise danchem ne hu fin o wa de na oye before elections na aju say ye refi. Somebody will sue him, a citizen, and you will have to answer that question. Obeko jail. Now, sometimes, you know, I know for whom you may be saying is slow. Where obek them? Whoa. Now, some of the worst is a pet. Keke. A citizen can sue you for that statement. Keke, you go to jail. And normal citizens, because the you know, a better man to question your Ghana. Constitution can clearly wa be yesa no so ko dem wo be dem me akura metima ba be si wo be dem enti ana moto na mo jimi mu ho a ana mo wura fi mu ho mono mo nkwasi apetechiri na mo konya nka awurafo na mo ne mo kodeda mo hu nyanyanya utisa danchem na ase abetena keka nkwasi asem ade na chema wuntimi ya frɛ no chema wuntimi galam so ye nyina mo soso kwasiafo because galam say sika na ye de hwɛ mo se nyanka na wenya oba bi so an hu fi bi tete what so em ya sam ehu nanim e ma sa so mo ho tan na ote wo no wenya oba fun bi tantan bi tinechi so bi say ma sa no mo ho tan kohwe no otwa wo ho a kire okata wo hwene agimifo galamsey a chema wontumi aye essence se Ghana mu hu ye manon nsuo jimi and I'm just say, Mubetima radio so adada nipa sa ase asanteman de bia na mutwatro na mom yenko enam djudwa bibi mu nkire mo Rastafo nyina say omo support the ekodo. The Rastafarian Society of Ghana have expressed its unwavering support for the constitutional process initiated by President Mahama concerning the removal of Chief Justice. They believe that this process is a crucial step in upholding the principles of justice, transparency, and accountability within our esteemed judiciary system. In a statement signed by their leader, Ras Fegi, they say, as custodians of peace, love, and justice, the Rastafarian community recognizes the importance of a fair and impartial judicial system as the backbone of a democratic society. Hey, Rastafo mo Ghana. Me the Rasta. Me the Rasta. Washa ubente. Rastafo mo Ghana so ato omanum tuo. Omo said ye ekoso no money ho pa. Senior John Dramani Mahama president wedi mmra so. Senior Obwa Emma Ghana Mra about Chief Justice ya twe na so ya suspend na ya hwehwe nhwensem no Rastafo mo Ghana. Omo say omo bless I. The blessed John Dramani Mahama. Like boy John Mahama Rasta le bless ye. Rasta say book boy John Mahama me she bente. Obviously John Mahama she bente and odi ye. So Rasta say, like boy John Mahama, President Boya, Eeii, say Rasta, like respect respect the decision, Rasta, the bentatete, I Rasta a supporter, I Rasta nankani name, I into Rasta for kasa, patwa gwa, ya fetiri ya tu yetie, na Rasta lentiasye, na society. Constitution amendment, Fegi Rasta leadership. Eleke boy John Mahama. Data. Madam Alabako Tokonu. Data. Mr. Mwase suspension. Rasta. Loco boy. Rasta for me feeling what? Akwati patwa. It's here. Me data. Madam Alabako Tokonu. A step a suspension. Rasta Fegi. A Rasta Constitution, a protect I and I. A Rasta believe in a make a boy. Bente da dross wati. I also bente mom dross to 20. It almost say Rasta for cancer in a part of the American and say Rasta for Ghana yamwe bentire to weti. Into the John Mahama yeno. I idea when you saw. And my aya kabima mikebi any omano, dear Ebo bra constitutional or money johon. Aya dear Mahama edim raso and making sure the Chief Justice Semabi with dim raso mabibia kotating. Ya bente twati. Almost omo bente twati. Sa Ghana yambo homodin a sebio ye de sika ebedwa nanka ene ne ka rasta make em why be bente twati na se obente twati okotokrodu bwania ye se kotokrodu on se kotokrodu ye dunu abe on te patwa ye ka patwa good evening the stop boy it's don't worry about it I still don't know otibika patwa na Jamaica was like so so or to be charged, like boy, Jamaica was so it means it's or to be cannot Jamaica for Stone Boy or to patwa of Stone. All right, the SU or Tamale Teaching Hospital, no, a deliberate by the doctors at Tamale Teaching Hospital, and the health minister, Mr. Akando, eco donate equipment. At the Tamale Teaching Hospital or Tamale Teaching Hospital, all because of in summer ACC, there 2 days ago, the health minister, called Tamale Teaching Hospital, who say, Ghana near Otia tax, Yadanaba Hospital, Wama, Nipebia Yomani Mama Minewu. I want him to my health minister, and I say, no. I had then a nipa etimi a yineni, Emma Ghana near Otia Tuo, Yetumi the neighbor hospital, none you may be a bay here. Says Saga in the Benya Edia Jenonquano, Star Hospital Penifon where you may nima nipanewu. Because the life of every Ghanaian should be a priority to every administrator or a CEO of any hospital in this country. Or every hospital. Inti for the health minister himself to go witness. Say Obiaba na oye taxpayer. Na a whole hospital being headed by a CEO. Out of negligence, we have lost a mother. The health minister believes, say, as the health minister, his priority, his main focus should be about saving lives, not to look on for lives to be lost. The health minister, Ebusa Hospital, for say, what is the problem? Because at the end of the day, it does not matter. This is an issue, an emergency, and you need to do everything possible to save the life. Health Minister Nika say, from what he saw and what actually transpired, he being given that authority by the president, he fired the CEO of Tamale Teaching Hospital. Remember, the CEO was hired by the president, and the CEO can be fired by the president. Listen to me. The CEO position of Tamale Teaching Hospital, it is not somebody's bona fide property. And your positioner, you can be fired today, and you can be hired today, and you can be fired the same day. Now, moment you say, the Akoma CEO no ye pamo no and say it wasn't the confrontation between the health minister and it was the negligence of the CEO. And what was the negligence? The negligence they been in the say. So we are CEO of a hospital. Say hospital no any equipment be. You are the one to spearhead that to make sure say hospital no equipment no muhiya no monsaka. The moment you the CEO, you don't take that step. You don't make that move. You don't initiate that step for those equipments to be brought in. Every single person who dies at that hospital should be your responsibility. And when we are talking about negligence, the negligence aspect, and yet the young nurse working at Eeii Tamale Teaching Hospital, it is not her job to make sure, say, there were equipment to save lives at the Tamale Teaching Hospital. It is the responsibility of the person who is in charge of administration, and the head of administration is the CEO of the hospital. We are talking about a critical issue of negligence. That confrontation part between the health minister and the workers at the hospital is one factor, and the issue is that every human being who basically witnesses such things and knowing that action could have been taken to stop the death of that woman, you are going to react. I'm not concerned about the reaction of the health minister. I am more concerned about the negligence from the side of the CEO, because send the nurse Juma, Nasa incubator say the nurse cannot force an incubator to come. It is only the CEO who can follow up for the incubator to be brought to the hospital. The anything the modern day, the modern day business. Send the some see our American airline, Boeing, some see our United Airline, Nasa a CEO JFK, Dallas Airport, and not even Atlanta Airport. The person who is going to face the consequences, the CEO of that airline. Sanka Obeka say, Adena asama to Delta Airline, mu ebia flight team, Eeii, JFK, Adentina CEO or ebia Atlanta, yeko fire no, because they want you to understand say, sa some to baby a wona wo head there. It does not matter where you are. The job is that you need to oversee. As the CEO, it is your responsibility. It is your responsibility. That is why when we make you the CEO, we give you the room to also employ people you can work with. That is why you, the CEO, you can fire any doctor, any nurse at the hospital, because you need to make sure that negligence become one of the things that anchor with Juma. So, Obebusa say, was the health minister right or the president right in sacking the CEO? Yes. Is the CEO of the hospital supposed to be an Adebian Kofonim? The CEO of the hospital or CEO of hospitals, they are not necessarily, they are not supposed to be doctors. Being a CEO of a hospital is an administrative job. Doctors are not administrators. Let's not get it wrong. Because somebody is the CEO of a hospital, it does not automatically make that person a medical doctor. You are an administrative boss. That means you, the CEO, need to coordinate with the people with the technical know-how to know the things they need. Into Dr. Biwa, Tamale Teaching Hospital, now ordinary in charge of scanning, the department of scanning. Now, the machine be say, now you're doing scanning for you're doing just scan. Now, that person who is in charge of the department to make sure, say, scanning machines near Juma. You, the CEO, when you get to know, you can sack that person who is the head of that department, because that person is supposed to do what? He's supposed to correspond. He was supposed to talk to you to know, say, I am the head of the scanning department or CT, whatever department. Our machines, you are the CEO. I am reporting to you. We need machines. It is a scanning ho. Na say bana say you twin scan no be a. You, the CEO, you have to be sacked because you failed to insist that people you have given job to in different departments, they are working and reporting to you. Was the health minister right in doing what they did? Yes. Now, the funny thing about this whole thing, and I say, these are all the things that under 24 hours, the health minister has been able to move to the Tamale Teaching Hospital. Now, the question here is, the health minister to me organizing Nyama in less than 24 hours to the Tamale Teaching Hospital. Then it means, 3 months ago, If the CEO had demanded and followed up, he would have received these things. It means somebody was being negligent. Somebody wasn't doing their job. Somebody was deliberately taking salaries and decided to ignore their responsibility. Because in less than 24 hours, Sanka Health Minister now be who side way. Because now we are beginning to know, say, all these things are there. How is the health minister going to know that Tamale Teaching Hospital, go to the radiology department, they need this equipment, until the CEO of the hospital coordinates or collaborates with the department head? That is the only way the health minister is going to know, say, this hospital needs this equipment. Was the president right in sacking the CEO? 100%. Was the health minister right in recommending the CEO be sacked? 100% right. Now, there is something happening we need to talk about. And the ACI also can say, now, doctors at Tamale Teaching Hospital almost saw a strike. Now, what is the strike about? Because in the first place, the reason why the woman lost her life was that as we speak, the health minister in less than 24 hours will provide this. But now the doctors at Tamale Teaching Hospital say no. We're providing your man and still a strike. Ask yourself, say, what is influencing their strike? Something is influencing their strike. You know what is influencing their strike? Their ego and politics. Yeah. The ego of those doctors at the Tamale Teaching Hospital, ego and political affiliation, and they are looking on for people to die. Do you know that this today, every single person who has died at the hospital, a doctor's way, are supposed to take responsibility? Because whatever you asked for, the reason why that woman died, all those things have been provided overnight. Now, the reason why doctors will say, say, in their head and how they feel big, they feel say, what happened at the hospital, they have been disrespected. They will sit home, they will stay home, they will get paid and allow people to die. These are fucking murderers. Yeah. Every single doctor who stayed home today and said they are on strike is a fucking murderer. These are people we are not supposed to give opportunity to work in our hospitals as doctors. They have no empathy and sympathy. Their ego is bigger than what is in their head. The job they are doing, they don't understand. They want to be worshipped. These are people who are filthy because they believe that their ego is bigger than lives. These are fucking murderers. These doctors who today decided not to go to work at our Tamale Teaching Hospital, they are fucking murderers and have to be treated like murderers. Because at this point, what are you striking about? Respect. In the first place, what disrespect did anybody show any doctor? Was the health minister wrong in asking questions? Was he wrong in being aggressive about people losing lives? Was the health minister wrong in coming there to question the leadership, why things are not being done right? So what are you demonstrating about? What is making you sit home for young, honorable people, young, innocent wives, women to die because of your foolish ego? The reason why these so-called doctors at Tamale Teaching Hospital who are on strike are fucking murderers. And your politics no more here. And let me tell you, we have opened serious investigations on these doctors at the Tamale Teaching Hospital. I don't give a fuck about anybody. And there will be a and because of some of you into a now we have open investigations. We know doctors who are referring patients to their private clinics. I swear to God, some of you go to jail. We know doctors who are doing locum. They leave hospitals and they are being paid as being in a hospital by working at clinics. We have videos and we have records. All you these doctors at Tamale Teaching Hospital, you thinking you're Jimino. You work like children. Mobile school, we saw the way you people struggled. You work like slaves. Ghana, you want us to worship you people, all because of politics, all because of your ego. With all due respect, Ghana na yetimuno. No doctor is bigger than the policeman. No doctor is bigger than the teacher. Because hospital den say yare no obi so hire wo ba de because ojina hospital o hospital ade no obi so wo fear or protect your properties. Let me tell you, you people are not bigger than anybody. Muba kroma, we see what you people do. Moya 14-hour shift, mujina monaso, akonya kra mu nibitraso. And some of you people get the opportunity to come to Ghana, to be in Ghana, to work for the people, and you treat us like we are fools. Because the taxpayer is stupid. The taxpayer money is being paid. Menoka say, these people who are saying they are on strike, we are still paying some of these murderers. Yes. Every single soul that we lost today is on your heads. And you people will pay for it. Now, my mention about the community, these people are crazy. Some of these doctors are not supposed to be given the nod to be doctors in Ghana. Yeah? In 2018, I'm not sure what they. These same doctors, 2018, 2019, 2020, they have all been working at a Tamale Teaching Hospital. I'm not sure what they are. Politics no omoye. Omoye NPP for. They want to disrespect the president and they want to disrespect we Ghanaians. I'm not sure what they be omoye. Yeah? In 2018, you see this? In 2018, Kandahar boys chased Tamale Teaching Hospital CEO out. Did they strike? NPP thugs. 2018 under NPP, they went to Tamale Teaching Hospital. The CEO then, they chased him out. These same twerps, calling themselves doctors without empathy and sympathy, they were there. Did they strike? Did they say it was disrespect to their profession? A CEO was chased out of his office. 2018. All these men today saying, we are on strike. We should beg them and sing. The health minister should come and apologize. All these murderers calling themselves doctors at Tamale Teaching Hospital, they were there. Kandahar boys, NPP thugs went to Tamale Teaching Hospital. They chased a CEO out. I'm sure idea. This is the video. Watch it.
I told that. Never let public. You are over you parle office. The kiss bar, where is the key? Massa, where is the key? Oh, Massa, sharp now. You understand me to think, Massa, you are. Take over. You are not ready to. Massa, could you see that
This is 2018. You know the reason why they chased that CEO out? So our doctors here in the Omako strike, they didn't have any problem with it. You know why? Only MPP before. They are card-bearing members. I'm not sure idea. Okay? Let's see the reason why they chased a whole CEO and the MPP out of Tamale Teaching Hospital. Did these doctors strike? No, they are the same people. Today, health minister comes and confronts them for what they are doing that is not right. They say they are on strike. They are not going to work. They have been disrespected. A whole CEO. Now, I'm reading the reason why they chased the CEO out. You think these doctors are doctors? These are political clowns. They are murderers. Anybody who dies today in that hospital, this murderer should take the blame. I'm sure. See this. Let me show you the story. Mr. P, I need a story. Mr. P, get me the story. I need a story because I have the story. My mention a story. In fact, wait 1 second. No, let me get you the story. Because my team, we worked on the story. Thank you. Besides, I had the story. I have it here. I don't know why it moved. Okay, I can still. Okay, I have it here. All right. Now, my mention story. This is the story, okay? NPP Kandahar boys chase out Tamale Teaching Hospital CEO. Now, doctors, when you know, they were not disrespected. They didn't feel disrespected. They didn't feel that they had been disrespected. Data show again, August 13th, 2018. Do you know the reason why they chased a whole CEO out and these doctors felt they were not disrespected? Do you know? I mean, read this story. They show some call for way they need to be sacked. They are foolish people. These are doctors who don't reason. What is the reason why you are on strike? You want people to die to feel important? Let me read a story. We have open investigations into all of you. We will make sure you are sacked. Momo they are buying sick and ACC hospitals. And I'm more transferring for and I'm more hospital. Mo pa mo resign and for home. Now let me show you. Let's read a story. There's a story. The Chief Executive Officer of the Tamale Teaching Hospital in the Northern Region, Dr. David Zawunya Akolbila, has been chased out of the hospital by the New Patriotic Party NPP affiliated group, Kandahar Boys. The group stormed the hospital on Monday morning in collaboration with a group calling itself Concerned NPP Youth Coalition. You didn't feel disrespected, right? You stayed. You didn't strike. Now the third paragraph, this is what it says. It says this. The group has complained that the CEO has exhibited incompetence. The reason why NPP Youth Group and Kandahar Boys stormed Tamale Teaching Hospital. Omuko Saki CEO no eyi free office no. The reasons na make actual no. Therefore, you are on strike. Yeah, Mr. Okay, thank you. I'll play this. Mami reading reasons in intro. Almost more strike. You are entertaining these criminals. These are politicians. Now, it says, the group has complained that the CEO has exhibited incompetence, misused hospital funds, and ignored them despite the role they played in getting him appointed. Almost say, CEO no, or you're incompetent. CEO no, or the hospital sika, with the hospital sika, and thirdly, omo no mo me appointed no, why ignore mo into omo walking into the office of the CEO and sacked him. You, these doctors, were all working there. You, these doctors, say you are on strike. You were all working there. You did not feel disrespected, right? Mo bottom. Now, when you read the rest of the story, they further accuse him of traveling to China without handing over to the next in command. I must say, I couldn't tell as NPP Youth, Kandahar Boys, CEO in 2018. Now doctors when you say almost to China. Now also money deputy no take over. Until these guys entered the hospital. They went there and they took the CEO out, force, and they sacked him. Doctors and more Tamale Teaching Hospital also more strike. They didn't see this as disrespect, more bodam. Let me read this story in Anchamo. What it's a Ghana and Kwasiasem. Yani Jimmy Yesu Somoso. The group has vowed never to unlock his office until Dr. Akobila is dismissed. Omo lock in office no, and omo ton tam say Kufuor and Pamona office no be hospital omo lock in office no. Doctors were almost strike because incompetence, negligence, obiewuno. They were quiet. They didn't demonstrate. They didn't go on strike. Mama boda I'm who say Jimmy the name say me a doctor. Now a doctor. Now, attack on former CEOs of the Tamale Teaching Hospital, which is largely influenced by partisan politics, is nothing new. It will be recalled that on February 23, 2017, a group affiliated to the New Patriotic Party, known as the Northern Young Patriots, in a similar fashion, demanded the immediate dismissal of the Tamale Teaching Hospital Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Prosper Akambom. So it is not new to the NPP. And these doctors who are saying they have been disrespected and they are on strike, they have seen series of attacks on CEOs. Akando was professional enough. Akando basically said, out of negligence, please, you need to step away. Akando did not insult anybody. But these murderers at Tamale Teaching Hospital, they are making it look like say being Sida. They lived through this because a yomo party na yes sir. You think we are stupid, eh? You'll be investigations from next week. I will show Ghanaians the corruption you people, the corrupt nature of you people. Most of you go to jail. If you don't want to do the job again, put in your resignation. If you don't want to do the job again, put in your fucking resignation. There are young doctors on the sideline who want to work. Now, already, story in the I'll say, the group's chairman, Basiru Baba, at a news conference in Tamale, accused Dr. Akambon of pretending over corruption, nepotism, and abuse of human rights of staff. He also claimed that Dr. Prosper Akambon reduced a major referral health facility to a death trap. So that was the reason why these people, at the end of the day, all went to Tamale Teaching Hospital in 2018. Before Akambon and after Akambon, they went to take out the CEO. All these doctors today screaming, sir, they are on strike because they feel disrespected. They were there. Let's go back and check their records. I'll bring every single doctor on profile. They were all there. They didn't feel disrespected. They didn't go out to demonstrate. They didn't go on strike. Why? Because most of these doctors are NPP doctors. They want to disrespect the president and they want to embarrass the NDC government. What do you say, Jimmy Ohu? What do you say, Mwahu? More actions. Mr. Today, patients were stranded. People were stranded about time. Ema omunyam, nipa omobre, they were stranded, and foolish men like you were sitting at your homes and chasing girlfriends because you're Jimmy, and we were still paying you every hour. All because you stupidly feel disrespected. By who? Why didn't they strike? Why didn't they say they have been disrespected? People attacked a CEO, dragged him out of the office, making allegations without substantiating any of the allegations. These doctors were there, nobody went on strike. The Ghana military, you have standby medical practitioners. Mr. Health Minister, if these lazy people, these ungrateful, lazy people, they are not ready to work, sack them and get the military in. Mr. President, issue a directive. If they are not ready to come back, issue a directive, sack them, bring in the military to take over. I didn't go see no. When we are slaves, so we are servants. They want it to look like a Jumano Makosia, they being Sida. And we know majority of patients who are Ghana, 60%, majority of doctors are carelessness and a kuomu. Because most of you guys are not credible to even work in our hospitals. Don't we know? Simple grammar. You can't even speak, some of you doctors. Points, certifications. The minister, the president, Mr. President, if tomorrow these fools don't come back to work, get the military. They have doctors in the military. Let them step in. Give yourself about 2 months. Get new doctors to fill their position. Sack them. You feel disrespected until somebody should die. Arrogance. And these people, without our hospitals, they are nothing. And then Amosia. Samuwa musike biya. Muko musku medical school. Come on, be a hospital. Muwa musike biya ankasa mwankasa. Mujiji say, Doctor Juma muko ena musika. Adena munyina muko be a hospital. You people are having tiny clinics and you are still stealing from us. We know all of you. We will expose every single one of you. We will expose you. We will let the world know you are stealing from us. Some of you self, your certifications are questionable. 2018, you sat through this. And I swear to God, some of you will quit that ejumana moyeno. But you see, Jimmy, connections are more than Tamale Teaching was with him. Nipa mu bu omo faso. Patients are more misdirect omo. Nyoma moya mu siesie. What you see him? You are saying you are disrespected. You have been disrespected. Into Nipa wu. The young man who died, can Mobano no ankabaka sanko asam. See the equipment naba. Why are you staying at home? You want us to still pay you fools? Your doctors are Papa Omunimunyansa or Ghana. They will not allow themselves to be used like this. The CEO can be hired today by the president and he can be fired today. Shut up and do the work. If you think you are too big, go and resign. See this story. Here's story B. Here's story B. Yes, say the Tema Traditional Council is calling for the withdrawal of the nominated chief executive for Tema Metropolis, Tema West, and Ashaman, citing their non-indigenous status. At a press briefing, the council's spokesperson, Ni Ama Samponu, criticized the government for overlooking natives in key appointments despite earlier calls for an indigene to lead. You say, Nipebia Motema, Omufri Adia, your friend, the Tema Traditional Council. Almost say, Nipa President Aton and say, Obabe, the chief executive for Tema Metropolis. Almost say, Nipebia press conference say, Nipa na President no, Sebio onya indigene, Otiasie, on free Tema. Papa ya okase, Musha ni Mumusan is all free. Papa we are Okasana or say, Obi free Tema, when the free Tema wa Ghana. Wo are your fro, ama Samponu. Wo ama Samponu, we are Samponu free. Ama Samponu, Wangasa, we hena free. Why in Ghana ofri Tema? Why in Ghana ofri Tema or Ghana? Tema ehina free bae. Who is an indigene of Tema? Mumpeo, say Eeii bright ni yina onwa ne be mo MC. Saa de na mo nkokora na mo tete Ghana. Mama emban brantie bi ma musika nketekete na mo didi nkwase asam no. Who is from Tema? In Tema, when the free Tema? Why na ne nana kokon tokwa be chechire Tema? Ni Samponu. Wo Tema na wo. Tema na wo free. Wo na nankanso na chechire Tema. Why na betuma be history aba say ono na free Fernando Po be chechire Tema. When the free Tema? Who is from Tema and who is an indigene? Against some phone no. Why do you people allow young politicians to use you people like that? Now encourage to say I bet na head matem. Now one kasa wudi imrante we nim ebeyan kwase press conference we eko onum. I want you to come out and tell us who is from Tema. Why not chechire Tema? Una na wo Samponu una na free. Come and tell us where you are from. Una na nkanswa over papa ehin no mu free. We fran tuma betena obeke kansem hunu. Ye wi abeka say ye mu ade. Tell me where you are from before you tell me an indigene of Tema. Who is an indigene of Tema? Ghana, when the free Ghana? Ghana near Timuno. Who is from Ghana? Adena moya dia na mama nkwara we use mum penifo. Near the moya politics near gumani mwase. A whole traditional council. You are talking about that indigene. Now Eeii bright and asa nipa ye no on enye kromo no te. On taxes wo ho. Sebio ye gije income tax a yenjini bi. Sika ya gidi echichire Tema no ono Tema no yentua bi. Ade enkwase asam no ade na moma ekro no chichire ye den sa. Foolish tribalism. U Samponu u edi Samponu na free. Samponu. Ni Samponu. Where are you from? You, your mother's mother, and your mother's mother, and your grandfather, and where are they from? You are not from Tema. Who is from Tema in Ghana? Huh? Who is from Ghana? Who is from Tema? You people sit there and out of politics, mudi din kwasi asam. Your mamu to me kakra say, Mumfa embo bra, Mumfa mbo omaino ho bra, Mumfa ndi nkura enim, Mumfa ndi nipa enim, na mumma yamfa nchechire krano ekrono. You are talking about an indigene. Now one kasa ofri Tema. Why not Ghana o free Tema? Why not free Tema? Abayo an mupo obeye adwuma no. If you people think you cannot live with her, leave. Inso de won munko tom. Inso na da hono munko tom nko. Na wo Tema na wote no tax a wotua na so chen hwan. Tema na mote no tax na mutua na so chen hwan. We are all Ghanaians. It does not matter where you grow up. It does not matter. There's nothing like an indigene in Ghana. Ye ni bibi sa. Omo de sad na show butim na ende ye hu omo so mo ye jimi fo. Me de ha no me free me are indigent. And so what show masno not or you aqua free crobis no be ha. On this planet, nobody is from anywhere. On this planet. And let me just limit it to Ghana. Ghana, nobody is from anywhere. Nobody is an indigent anywhere. As far as we all know, we are all Ghanaians. We live in Ghana. Yet ya, and MPP niba eko ekuapem koye MP. Samia uku kromfo tata no saba nkran. Esa be say obe contest the MP. Mubusa and say oye indigent. Nana do danko Ekufuado me be free. Ekufuado na odi MPP enim no. Muni me be obusu afo free. Wo samponu, wo samponu. Samponu what's the name? Wo samponu ufri. Where are you from? Where are you from? No man kwankura be gina ochi apetesi 1 gallon tea. Now we don't understand. Mr. President, bring an indigent. Then bring yourself. So go and tell the president should give you the job to do because you are an indigent. What are friend to ma? You're the friend to maintain your indigent. Kofa obabra ni amane juma ne fanye. Fa oba. Fa unana bra because onena ye indigent. Who is from Tema? In Kurasasam. So. And I'm very disappointed in the Tema Traditional Council. What are you people teaching the young ones? Because Tema na moteno, Kwame Nkrumah oye dey ofrin krofo na be kire Tema na moteno. Yes. I didn't think about Kwame Nkrumah oye nzimani nti Tema no mo betu akotena pum. Why na etwa oka se ode dey Kwame Nkrumah enye Tema nti ompene ma ye enye Tema habo. Tema fo say na I see Tema habo. We indigene na wo ye no ede na mo no Tema. Wona ofri Tema samponu wona ofri Tema ede na wayama Tema samponu frantuma be press conference biem apetesi for it to wechi ye ntiase adan a ye pay be bright me say wo samponu wo betuma ye MC samponu oba be na wawo do betuma ye MC samponu be kire ade ba ko a waye na Tema ye be kase wona ye indigent waye na Tema moju se ye jimi ohun sa nkwase ade ne ye twa so. If Eeii Bright can do the job, we will let her do the job. And the collective good of the people. Nyan said that it's him any more between your Tema. Nobody is from Tema. Nobody. Bunja sankwase akekano and indigent. Yepe ye dien obi ofri Tema. When free Tema, a dear free Tema fish. And namna and then nsuo mu Tema no. Omo no mu free Tema. Because omo no mo ba nsuo na no mo ko. Omo no na kanso mo ba nsuo na no mo ko. None of you humans walking around Tema. Obi free Tema. Nyankopon bo asase wa mo Tema wonzuo na no. Wa mbo ankasa higher Tema. Until you don't own any Tema. Nobody owns Tema. Ye pe obi o Tema nia. Ye pe indigene of Tema ye nam na da nsuo ni mo Tema no. Sa epona no in nam na egum no. Omo no na kanso mo ye bo esoro bo asase omo no mo hu Tema area ho first. Omo na omo dwareba epona no no masano ko octopus ne red fish no omo no mo ye indigens. You are inhabitants. Mo be pe baby atena samponu. Tell us where you are from. Samponu can be free chair. Nobody is from Tema. Nobody is from Tema. Tema a hustlers field. Kwame Nkrumah registered Tema. We want you people to come back and tell us the more indigens no mine or Tema. Kwame Nkrumah free Tema. Adebia we Tema bia enyo bia dia Ghana for na be ye. So mponu o petemani if you want an indigene of Tema a fish na gunsuo nim no. Sa Tema enam na gunsuo nim no. Time omoba sa epona no namo obi eni ho. Everybody has the right, as far as you are competent to work for the people of Tema, you have the right to work. Someone tiasia monkoto nsuo nim. Monfa montuma nungwa da kem na monkoto nsuo nim. Na meje sa wo ba be indigene no. Na nka wo do ba bi di wechi say we na ye indigene. I want you to bring your son or your daughter who is an indigene and what shows he or she is an indigene. Send your baby who so free Tema. The fish, they are the indigens. None of you people working there, you are hustlers. Everybody came there to hustle. You people all came there to find a living. Nobody should feel special in Tema. If you have been given a position today, it's because of the people coming together and saying, you don't have any control over who is Tema person or not. It is I know your Hinibi or Teshi or at the end of the day, it does not mean you are an indigent. I am yet to see somebody who can come and tell me, say, oh, you're indigent of Tema. So, indigent of Tema, a nominal goons, you know, indigent. Oko omobugu eponana including Mianka Samebusia for Bugu, Cape Coast, Eponano, Yanin Fantifoni, Obia, you are indigent. We all came to meet the soil. Omo Matana Wache, and San Yabetan Porano, na a fish, no, Omonomia indigents of that land. If you want to know indigents of land, beach land, a fish the goons, because they occupied that place before you humans came to occupy. So this statement of we want an indigent, shut up. Ochina, bring your son and let your son come tell the whole Ghana, say he is an indigent, no unproven trade. But this concept should stop. It be bright to be the MC, she will do the job. That's all. There's someone who should be an indigent. What Samponu? When did you become an indigent? Yenimo. Samponu. When did you become an indigent? When we decide to go into your story, Samponu, will you can see a cow story? I'll bet my atnatema. Samponu, if we decide to talk about you, what power, you can see a boy power, bet my atnatema. Samponu, if I decide to put your profile on this show, can you live in Tema? If we decide to do your story, you will say you are going to your hometown. Nobody is from Tema. So please, let's stop that. Samponu. What is one and some who be similar politics in tea? Now look at this. Ya Chico Kane, me say, they be a me catch Ghana for say. Sakodi is from Tema. Sakodi ni be free. Jimmy. Then the Sakodi una high so digital is Vietnam. Ni hena no win and an apempem ne say to your host said you. Sakodi mini po tea nim so the T square the T the nimo. Why tan. Last me catch them. Sakodi why say wofa. And the me you see, is he a rapper from Ghana or is a comedian? The oye. The three could say, so who the onion who career not say. My son to Sakodi about same women. Sakodi, why basa? Or Shabagi, I never change skinny. I never to you punk, I never to you and me. So nim so or Trono so a type so unim the oye, only can ask on your rapper. Sakodi me 204 and quasia politics. Akase sempolo ade becho kuta champagne no kuta cigar ebekum on the waye wa pempem na apa ma ode akotwa sweat and what than ki sweat what than maze and e be obatena na ehun sesi ade waye okay last me we saw basketball me say na tamani na basketball say de okuta oswa nchine gu capum I say me say hey tamani na basketball say de osisa nchine mon kurasefo mo so na me tema be hye mo kon ene efri tema Yefri Tama, one who means a jota say. Sako de Nkwasiade. Anytime I catch young musicians, you know. Because young musicians, you know. Somebody like Black Sheriff, I like him a lot. A very good talent. And the bloggers Benyaka Krakudi. Kevin Taylor become me. Oh my D. Yeah, Kevin they can't talk. Minka, bloggers not ready. Screenshot. They can't talk something. Screenshot. Screen record. Black Sheriff is a very good musician. I love him. And Black Sheriff hit the scenes in Ghana. We all jumped on Black Sheriff's track. And we saw that uniqueness about him. I've listened to Black Sheriff's album. And one thing I can tell you is my little advice to Black Sheriff is say, Black, this journey is a very long one. And you are young, and that is the good thing about it. So you have a lot of years ahead of you to be dynamic, to be versatile, to study what you are in, to make a little bit of changes to your trade. Currently, you are one of the best musicians in Ghana, in Africa. You have a unique voice that majority of musicians don't have. I've listened to your album. I believe there were some few unnecessary statements you made in here. And what I'm seeing in the say, the hype that your album was supposed to get, because of some of the few comments that you made in some of your songs, it has killed that vibe. And that is my personal opinion. You are in this game, I don't know your strategy. But the little experience and what I know about Ghana music, then they say, you don't pick fights, people's fight for them. This album, I have listened to every single word. Without due respect to you, without due respect to your talent, it sounds the same. Sometimes one music ends and I don't even know the difference between what I listen to and the next one coming. I'm being very honest. The first album was solid. But with this, I feel it's more of it getting into your head. There are some unnecessary comments you don't place on your album. It kills the vibe. You see, the kind of vibe you have, the kind of words you used in your album, in your songs, it has killed the album. And it hurts because the dynamism that I know you have, you are not exhibiting it. But you are picking unnecessary fight, unnecessary talks and all that. That is not important now. Your focus should be up there. Those little fights, they distract. Because some people have been in the game, and with them, whether blood or water, they have drank everything. They are not chasing clouds. They are not chasing new albums. They are not chasing to make name. They have gone through that mill. So it's like picking a fight with Krocha Mansa. Because Watonsum, onim the level. But you should make sure that what is ahead of you is what you are basically concentrating on. And I'm putting myself in the same thing. I don't address everybody. When I wanted to give power to John Mahama and the NDC, for about 8 months, I never responded to anybody who came after me. I never did it. It was strategic because my focus was to win power for the NDC. So if you go back about 8 months, 9 months before elections, I never picked any banter because I wanted to concentrate and win the power. Now I see you as somebody who needs to cross that line. The talent is pure, natural. I'm telling you, right now in Ghana, many musicians I can come close to you when it comes to lyrics. But I think you are getting distracted. And I don't blame you. You are young. You can try so many things. But I believe that what I heard and what I'm hearing, the dynamism is missing. And everywhere I see you, I will hail you, I will hug you. Naturally, I like you. So what study me in my editorials, I've never spoken about you or anything because I naturally like you as a young man. You have gone through the mill to get here. Hard, tough-skinned guy. But I think something is missing. I think there's a little bit of distraction happening. I've listened to the album. I listened to this album. In fact, my friend Tahiru told me, Kevin, listen to Black Sheriff. He loves you so much. Fento Tahiru, yeah. I don't listen to albums, but because of you, I listen to a whole album. But I realize that there's something, the dynamism is going because you are being distracted. Stop the small fights, small bits. It's not going to help. There's more time for that. Get to the ground. Sit down. Get your feet on the ground. Do what is necessary. Later, you can go and take care of issues. The little things you picked in this album has killed the vibe. Don't listen to people. Don't fight people's battle for them. You are Black Sheriff, and that is what we know about you. Not everybody will agree with me. I know there are people in the showbiz business who are saying, what does he know about music? He thinks he knows everything. I am just giving you a friendly advice without due respect. I know there are some boys sitting on social media. They have not even recorded one song before, but they want to judge music. Kwasiafo who cannot sing do re mi fa to so. Kwasiafo dirty people. Today they are in America. Filthy dirty people. They are living in people's basements. But those fools would make you think that they are making your music better. They are ignorantly stupid, foolishly dirty. Those big head idiots, fools. These are people who have no ambition. And Omo ti kroma tafre ma to because omo pe krata kwase boy bi na de tika kraka said the otwitwi toilet mu no ni ti se gbin no ni hu fin. These are things you are not supposed to allow them to lie to you about. You are a hard-working guy. You are natural. Focus on the job. You will hope people will be the Grammys, bye. It is you. We all know Sarkodie has retired. Stoneboy will retire soon. Shatawale is a veteran. All these people have done their bit. But today, if we have that hope, somebody is going to go out there and bring something home valuable. It is you. Do not engage in petty things that will distract. The album today has lost the steam because of the small things you put in there. There's an advice. Me, dear, I don't know music, but at least I have been around for some time. When I would check, I had seen about 20 girls in my life. So I've been an OG. When Ashtoa was around, I think Black Sheriff were not born. When Kweku Bonsam, when Dastowa, when what's his name? Those guys were around. We were around. We have gone through the mill. We have listened. So please, this is just an advice. I know bloggers who eat from it, but this is a genuine one. All right, I'm going to come here. No problem. Now you see the story. NACOC intercepts 73 slabs of suspected cocaine at Swissport. 4 arrested. NPP free power. NPP free power. They see a DBA cocaine because omo come for na nobody cocaine for Ghana no. Omo just say NDC for to say NPP for. And I like to give credit to all the security agencies, especially last we catch them the man General Mante John Mahama Efan say on the head of NACOC no. I told you people here, I sat here and I told you, the man from his track record, he will make a difference. I just don't sit here and tell you some people are good at their job. This is a general, and he is going to leave a legacy. NACOC ebi CBM. Now, since this man General Mante took over at NACOC, the bust they have been making. Now you see, under MPP, yenchi cocaine. Under MPP, cocaine was part of the government. Under MPP, utam cocaine shape bako awudi befem because MPP and cocaine et se eye kromfo any area. Now you see, say every time these people try to go through Ghana with their drugs, they are stopped, they are intercepted. And I keep telling you, say, when you put the right people in the right positions, you get results. When you put the right people in the right positions, you get results, and that is the result now. Yehuno, oh, say, and it is hard for you to see say obidi cocaine abefa Ghana ko. I told you the day the man General Mante was announced as the head of NACOC, I told you changes. We will see changes at our ports. Now you see, every 3 weeks, cocaine, all because this man is not going to be compromised. He is not going to put his hard work through the military. Baby Obeduno say kwasiebi okofa cocaine bi fambe fa Ghana na enko say the reputation he has built from scratch. And these are men that we need to handle with care. We need to give all the protection. We need to make sure that we encourage them more to do what they are doing, because now the system is being sanitized. People are not going to see Ghana as a transit point for drugs. This drugs was making its way all the way to the Netherlands. All these people who are bringing drugs through Ghana, their connection is through the NPP government. For 8 years, they use Ghana as the transit point. They use Ghana as the transit point to send their drugs to other countries. Change of government by about 4 months, you see they cannot penetrate. They are struggling to do what? Penetrate to send their cocaine around the world. And we need to give credit to the president for making the right choice, for selecting the right people to lead Yoko, to lead the NACOC, to lead the FIC, to lead these agents, national security. Now we have a government that is working. So I will credit to the NACOC boss, General Mante. The last time I bought it, I say, you people should go back and read about this man. Go back and read about this man. Now, there's a new boss at the customs division, customs. You are going to see the changes that is going to happen. These are things that we all need to understand. So when you're the right people to take care of these kind of positions, I tell you, you will not be able to build a nation. And right now you can see, gradually, Ghana is going back to that Ghana whereby we know that we can stop drugs. We can clean our system. We can make drugs something very, very harmful. Something that nobody will even think of using as a tool through our country. And I give credit to NACOC boss. I give credit to the intelligence agencies. I give credit to the national security, most especially to General Mante, who is the head of NACOC. He has been impressive, very impressive. He has shown, the experience and diligence in his work, Say a man way enough time to work. Massa, no drug peddler, no criminal, no drug cartel will even think of using Ghana as a transit point. Because for the past 8 years, majority of the drug cartels now around the world, they use Ghana as a transit point. We all saw it. When was the last time I said and they could for ya intercepted cocaine? Yeah, befa Ghana ko untibio, because they were the cocaine. They were the ones harboring it. They were the ones holding the transit holders. So 4 guys, I think they arrested about 3 or 4 guys. 4 guys have been arrested. And I want to applaud NACOC, the leadership, the work they have done. They should not stop. They should not get too comfortable. They should not feel so comfortable and be like, we have done 1 or 2 or 3 arrests. So no, they should be vigilant. And the General Mante that I have read about, the General Mante that I have assessed from far, the General Mante that I have basically taken my time to assess the way he works from far, from here. I know that General Mante will make sure that all our loopholes are not Eman Kofodi cocaine for Ghana, heroin, near the Adeno, all of that will be stopped. I really appreciate the work they are doing. And this is something that we need to, at the end of the day, we need to support and basically follow. NACOC is doing great and we need to support them. Now, there's a story I want to talk to you about. Abetifi chiefs bemoan delay of district hospitals 9 years after land was released for the project. Yes, say Abetifi. Yes, say ahemfo a omo Abetifi. Omo bu ofu gidi. Omo say infie nkono 9 years. Ena ye beji asase NPP aban beji asase. Ekache Ghana for say omo ba be si Abetifi Hospital, District Hospital. Now, Abetifi MP wine Brian Champon. I am for say I want to ask you. Brian Champon MP before be just asase to also be si hospital no box is so. Omo di asase amomo a ebe sin ne omo box is so eno moja hoko. Brian Champon wakosi eye de eye Nigeria for omo eye occult group for dine say a hotel obeko Brian Champon hotel e dan sisi was a bucket. Brian Champon hotel was Rock City no e dan sisi was a bucket. We see back I say KVIP we see dankura me say hey yeah pe baby atra enjoy the scenery. I enjoy viewer wakosi box. Now you say broni sa box where windows nkiti we no betrim ete se Jewfo time na Hitler echi Jewfo no ete se Jewfo omo camp no prison omo camp no sana Brian Champon hotel no tie okwa beka se prison camp we sisi dankura eno di tokura tuatua ho se hotel na you say broni owo sika na adwudi adwuma no o pe baby ada aba ni nsem enya nice view sa box no ba be dem mo boda mo NDC started Abetifi Hospital no free power. John Mahama and started power Abetifi Hospital. Almost started hospital yi almost kwaji assassin almost say Abetifi for your PCC district hospital mamo. And the NPP for di atro mini and omo beji to me from 2017 ebesi nne Brian Champon Enrichi ono na ye MP of Abetifi ohwe ni kurom ontumi si hospital o 9 years ni kwasi ampanyi we na makra ne ni brisika se otwen me ba be kire ni contractor e wotem port se maka kire no kwasi ampanyi we akokuma asa waka kire PZ fo ye jiminti o say omoma ne kwan no onsi edum market ri nyina hwe ni kurom John Mahama started hospital. I said, Montoaso, 9 years. What time Betifia we answer? I see you know we just hospital manapro. Oh, as my baby catch that mini anima santifodi bi. What blue light PZ edi me matem. Brian the champion no bear no or whom some way Jimmy up power or somebody require flag bearer. When we some more santifodi be more Jimmy into a journey crow a Betifi hospital nesi war. John Mahama ne ndis na statue we to men see hospital amomo wa ba Kumasi abedu meka chem so mo ma ne kwan no nsi mo dwane nyina amamo wonya kwase a kire obumu amowo Kumasi blue light nsem mumu bi mo agimi ofa mo samo te se nkokọ wato eburo na mo soso kokwa adan ya Brian Champo aka kire se obesi edum abuofunu ni krom nie obedi minister National Security or somebody Minister of Agric kwasi ampenye to see hospital wan toaso ewie John Mahama na ensambra metoaso and the Abetifi ahemfo mo MP na oye Brian Champo no waba Kumasi o wafa plane na ba Kumasi wabeka kyerem so obesi eduma ma omo na mo ye nkurasefo etimu po obi asam aka asam a kyerɛ na mo kan kyerɛ Brian Champo ono na wabesi prison camp wo bukuru mo ho Brian Champo na enye sika and wabesi prison camp. Now you say me ne me yire ne me mba tu kwasi e vacation a. Sa nkwasi ade na Brian Champo esisi box no. Na ade a wuro ba hu abonten na me tan no bombi mi ngume. I go on holidays because I want a new view. I travel with my family. We go to other places because I want to have a new environment. I want to have enough sunlight. I want to see some view bia mi wo fia mi hu. Na me tu kwan na maba Brian Champion Rock City na wasisi eye prison boxes ato so na gata didem wa bodam wasisi box na gata didem na me ba watwe me box asia de makwa ko wura box mu na intokura tuatua ho te se eye South Central so prison office na me hyem adan a maba hotel eden na me ye no ho Brian Champion si hotel we si prison facility and also a hotel and yet Ghana and yet so kwasi ampenyi we so na me menye sika na mabesi sa box we na baby a me tu kwan se me cover vacation a oyin se me yire be ma kwatena box we mu wait Jimmy where is the privacy akwana is box Mr. get me the picture, let me show them something na me tu kwan na me kope holidays papa bi no me pese me bia me curtains na me hu view no wako wura mako si box si wo se me ba na me biem wako si nsan we ma next e friend no Rock City me bia curtains a me hwe dan me hwe curtains a me hwe dan four corners ni nya me bia curtains a me hwe dan wo ba gima bro Jessica wo bodam na mo ye nkurasefo ana hotel besiaba e kwan adidem I say South Central so gates iso to anem na sorry yes Brian Champo abesi hotel e wa Betifi na yes we si hotel wo ko nti yenya de ye adan a Brian Champo esi hotel. Thank you very much team. Almost sorry na mako park Lamborghini seguo na broni be na ko holidays ko hire Lamborghini na wabesi prison yard way. I'm not looking at the car, so I want to show you the hotel. But the Champo prison na wakwesi no. Na me metu kwan no me sora ahomache a. Na me bie curtains na me hwedan. Me bie curtains na ma hwedan. Intokura tuatua ho. I say prison in Sawema next. Wakwesi in Sawema next. Went to anya Abetifi hospital. Wabegina Kumasi say ubesi dwa, ubodam. I na wadwini nye adwuma. I na power no akotirima ma wadwin so obi agimi. Unyan kurasefo na da almost ana baka kira Ghana for say wo uye dwuma America intelligence dia e ko hwehwemu na obu petro uye reserve o Brian Champion kromfo bia na won se e wo Ghana ho We will not give power. We will not give power. We will not. Mr. Jimmy. Yeah, for power, my NDC. Yeah, for me, Jimmy. What could see prisoner next? In Sawema next. Will chrome. Or the Ghana. What got to helicopter that be a Mr. Show me. Give me. For the hotel, no picture, brother. I'm fancying for. This is the picture of the hotel. Hey. Try to be a work with him. I'm trying to. Hey. Aquawi, Apo, Krasini pa, hey. Na me ko holidays up. Ma ko tena prison we mu, hey. Brande Champon hotel ni. Wa, shade. Asra be game boy. We prison camp. Hotel na Brande Champon ko si. By the time hotel I go see the ni. Then they go bankrupt. Na say, oh town hotel oh you so better. You try your school. Me so go bankrupt na be try the way. Me try your boarding house. I then am too kwan say me call Ghana. What be see campus? Catch up say hotel. What is hotel about this? What is hotel about this? Who we sika kwasi ade go any. Hwe green na uno endu 30 yards. What a fountain be away. I said Bonsam and Johnson. Now my sorry say me call Rock City. What is special about this? You are going to live on campus. Where your E-block? Segleme, who si be a segleme tia papa chewe. Na segleme who si be musi segleme. Na mi bia mi tokura da ho. Where any in Sawom annex. Where na ko se de in Sawom. Na moti Ghana ne yeso so nkwase asem so omo wie sika mu hu do mo fa nyo enkwase ade nko ahade we broni investor papa bia ni wiase oba because this thing looks very very promising. I want to invest in a resort. Na broni di sika be shade we mu wa bodam wa ko see toilet apartments we see apartment blocks e ka chem so we see resort we see hotel obi nyi bi da it Ghana investment nyina mra ha. Hey, Brian Champo, we are crossing fucking. Now, swimming pools way. Now, say me to say so. Your golf, golf, you're correct. Now, what tell we are your grandma. You never been for a 90. I dear we are see. I dear, shall windows be a tartar home. It's your own mouse, because fires are dear way now. I dear where's North Korea. And in North Korea, Pepper, Messiah, get me North Korea pictures. Say I'm North Korea for which you're dying. North Korea, this is the same way. Messiah, get me North Korea. This is the way they build their country. Where North Korea plan. North Korea prison camp. Say this here. Messiah, get me go to North Korea. Google North Korea housing. You will see the same thing. Now me to kwanye for abrochi. Maswami bags and me. We are going on vacation. Me we are. Omomu ade omeka ho asemi. Na maswami mano. My first class, me remember almost $28,000. Now you plane mu, deche aba Ghana, you see. Hotel ya we, a kwan kura ye nye. Me mayo mu bibi on beken. Na ma swa me money for US adaya. We going on vacation in Ghana. Na me de me ma be box we mu. Say they have to enjoy. O ya kwasia. You ready yankopo. Besides, get me North Korea, yeah. I don't want Segleme. Get me North Korea. When I say a resort, no, the number one hotel. That the jump where Krasini. Where you did jantra for? Because when Okoa, Umbeso Bibehu, where you did jantra for? There's nothing resort about this. Oh, Shiami room 33. I Kokra, where would the man better kukwa? There be a namo kuchum. Adewe, would the man namo kuchum? There be a web to show. I am go for your muta efa jantra for asofo ni ade they be able to show they be akukwa because a danable bon I said New York for dying Bronx for dying kukwa ya the partition they twem so stray dogs you nam Bronx you ye videos yi omo dying ya the partition ya the dua e na twem no gum ai no metuma obebe omtero na wasi sadie we disturb nipa unim de ma bro ni tu kwan ba baby yani ye bio ye tu kwan ye nim what makes you What Mrs. Ada would demand wonder over to crack, but there's will be the keys. Bie, puno, crack, over to Casadebia pressure. A dynamo where prison camp. Mr. Obi Choma take overtaking grind, plate a bo, over to say, ye two bob. Where ye are dear them. What a gentleman nipe, way a gentleman nipe, exit wing, no fire exit. Ah, hideout out to me na. Hideout the anke kwanke to me da. Oh, where the akrobi kwashe ho. Yem peso bia be hu. Hideout out to me da. O da wada de bia pressure king grind plate bo ye change bob. E gentleman ye nyina ewu nkwase asem we na me dem. Wey Bronx Brooklyn for dan wey inkura ye bu ma. Munko si mi mabrebo. Na ye tewo. Ana ye tewo na. Yes, some questions. Aha. Mama Chow. Mr. S the diner bar. Not Korea for dying. Say that here, Mama Chow. Anybody in the champion dying with difference in him. Net to get my end that I come for where some could be a hostelity or maybe a hotel. What's your some qua? Brand the champion hotel any. Not Korea for. Not Korea for more dying. Say. Anybody champion the pepe. Not Korea for then cry boy. We're North Korea for housing project. You say that here. Brand the champion hotel in here. Any North Korea, the difference better. What was this cubes with Nam Ghana? Brand the champion. What could be a hotel be Rock City? Yes, so quite a boarding pa. Idea way. Now I could see Brunei and near BA. Say me about vacation. It's young we are near your draws. Pool na wine and then 15. It is soft motion there man or shabby too. What bodamana? It will pull away recreational center away. Yes, I'm every hotel on Conante 1 mile near Kobo Golf. Nayanko the Yankobo tennis. Oh, bodam. Na sadio way at home. We see hostel to Ghana. Kwasiasam mapong. Eh, me point me ba could be Chief Justice wa mass straight a statement. Akwala go see Senate flat a betifi say we see hotel we him. Senate flat. By the champion Senate flat. Yes, in the boarding pa. Now, last one, near upon about 7:37. Last one, ended the Macum anymore. My 3 hours 36 minutes. Now go some pound that. But before I'm upon Chief Justice Akasa and the Chief Justice of Ghana will release a statement, and that statement, I will say the acting Chief Justice, Mr. Bafo Bonny. We release a statement. Now, letter the statement, a straightforward statement. Acting CJ Bafo Bonny direct registrars at Superior Court to report all new cases to him for judge and date assignment. Yes, say new king, new law. One guy said Bafo Bonny, a for the Supreme Court, and yame a NPP government, JA for the Supreme Court, and a NPP for the Supreme Court, or say, Mr. S, I'll do that. Or say, and or the Emirate War, the acting Chief Justice, or say, everything there. Case for from BI, the other court, BI, the other Supreme Court, BI, I was set in some dates. Any judge or better so, he has to make sure he oversees that. It is one filing case BN also theater say I was set a acting Chief Justice in same Bafo Bonny, and there or the Emirate War. Case bia a was Supreme Court and say filing and row, say filing and nano po, or say it has to come to him. He has to look at the case, determine which judges sit on it, and which date is supposed to be heard. New sheriff in town, Mr. Bafo Bonny. But you say people before can't see me. I Bafo Bonny. Yes, Nania. Bafo Bonny. I know ye Juma under NDC. Or no, now ye NCA Nini Jail no. And a Bafo Bonny so. Mokai say, Yasina Yere, Yamana Jumebi, Inti Bafo Bonny no or NDC ni, Mabodam. Now Bafo Bonny on the castle of this Chief Justice. And Tianya Mahama appointed so a Chief Justice. I talk on Nakofan Hasamaba. And now Supreme Court, Judge or your penny or what's now what channel, or not automatically or take it over. It's in Camia, Bafo Bonnia, and opportunity where Badawa, and Kafam Kwasi Ankoda. Bafo Bonny will take it. Position no sɛ bafo bɔni ne yere ɛna yɛ vice president to cry. This position, it was an automatic position that he has to fill. He did not lobby for the position. He did not go to the president to tell the president, Mr. President, hey, me pacha me person me chief justice. Eye mo madam tokonu na no asem ene the suban ene the terminal report ene am suspend no. The moment you be suspend a chief justice no, the senior most judge or what Supreme Court no on take it over. Intika bafo ni weji minti position be da ho no kon bon tra no mbra ma me fie metna ho o bodam. He is the acting chief justice. He has come with new law. This is the new king on the block. So now be so the Assam Supreme Court register some Supreme Court. You know, the acting CJ has spoken or say case it does not matter as far as it's coming to the Supreme Court. That case needs to come to him. He needs to choose the date the case will be heard, and he needs to make sure he empanel a nipa also motinaso. Sani from Titi. New king, new law. This is the third vice chairman, national vice chairman of the NPP. Of your constitutional instrument, and occupy primary facilitate. These are the people who opportunity. I don't would do be at them. Me say NPP or Jimmy. This is the third vice chairman, national vice chairman of the NPP. Akwawe oyo join oya me kra we nanka sala edi nanka si ekuni di sala. Where the difference ne would to me anyway. Sala edi ye nanka si de kra nwan ho ne ekuni we sala e de kafra sala. We mu na Ghana. We your political party. Ready. Me say or say primary facilitate any constitutional instrumental. Me say we sala kese e ba juni. I was see you couldn't drink near the Nafra. You couldn't near Reno. No, wait, and for Swabem, now what I'm Ghana said is that. Ready, a jungle pong. Wait, dear Sala, wait, dear Yamia Strow. Sala Cassiaway. You couldn't drink a mummy and pianism. I said in Jebbe Bray, you could go on, you perceive a catady, you mean some a track at Nafra. No, we associate, you didn't hear Salanam, you'll see at Sadanam. Ready, jungle pong.
Lawyer, but
na salabani couldn't jeja kwa win no more. Everybody go. Makoto camel mienu efri eye Mauritania ba Ghana. Be this sal like a sewe me kabibia. Be keep sa camel me keep about 3 years. Ako e be this sala. Wait, everybody go. Na kwa we third vice chairman. Na ya sorry. Jimmy. Ako na bo TV3 for Mike to tune no. We Jimmy Bruta. We krata beno betuna mana kain ati asie a organize party we say we oye mu kwati bottle flat. What is omo kebi eno die kire ye otutu de say osoria I am primary facilitate constitute Jimmy omo Jimmy ana de achi ondware adanya NPP for Timako Saline at Wabase Wayne a third vice chairman. Now we ye press conference or no what to make at watching. Salaway, I didn't go for this salam, make Kibia. Salaway, yes, sending Jabia life, dear Salaway. Ah, one lie. A quite be a so before so because a Salaway, yet the amount for be dear better than Jagufie. Sal like a seaway. Name Jabbe Bray Guomo, Yabeja more, Yabasanya Monestia. Name Jabbe Bray Salaway. I read the Yankupon. Na you couldn't drink going in a more. Dankwa Buzia Dombo tradition or representing Wamo. Dankwa Buzia Dombono. I just go Dombo. Obsanadoye. Wait, or a Dombo and answer a Buzia, I don't Dankwa. We are representing Wamo. Say I said Dankwa Buzia Dombo. Me Buzasa primary facilitate. Or representing Wamo or Dombo and answer a Buzia and answer a Dankwa. Me person who you representing. We what did Jakupon? Oh, dying crap. Me am people them say man this is Suminazo. Me buso we or representing Dombo and answer Buzi and Dankwa because you be see who may be or no representing or representing Dombo we be Dombo. Aye.